What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back on the daily grind again with another edition of the show. Do me a favor, guys. If you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have. We cover PlayStation and we cover Xbox right here on the channel. So if that's something that you're interested in, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell. All right. So, oh boy, we are back at it again with another edition of the show. Happy Friday to everybody. Don't know if any of you guys are playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I've seen a lot of people were saying that they're not recommending the game for consoles or PC. Like I said in my live review yesterday, when it comes to the gameplay aspect of it, the game had some screen tearings that I pointed out in my stream, screen tearings and pop-ins. Okay. Other than that, I had a blast playing the game. So to each their own on that one. People can say whatever they want to say. It is what it is at this point. This is the reason why I say to look at gameplays for yourself and, you know, make a purchase decision from there. Because at the end of the day, people are going to say this, people are going to say that, right? So now they're saying, everybody is saying, oh, they're calling cap and they're, you know, don't buy the game and this and that. You know, like on PC, we know the game is a mess performance wise and it's crashing and the frame rate is not stable on PC. But on consoles, at least on PS5s, the only thing that I've experienced, and you guys see it firsthand, is obviously what I've been saying, right? Is the screen tearings and the pop-ins. So teachers on that one. Oh boy. Oh boy. So this is crazy to me because we for some reason, like these fanboys, for some reason, they can't give credit where credit's due, right? Like Sony coming out here, this entire generation swinging, right? And you don't have to be a fanboy to see this. You know that Sony is raising the bar and crushing it right now. In terms of sales, in terms of games that they have put out. Yes, granted, this year we haven't gotten anything major from them yet. We're waiting on the PS5 showcase. But for some reason, we are so high on top of the fanboy horse that we can't see through the fog. Like it's just like we can't see the truth, right? But instead, what we do is damage control and things of that nature. And obviously now we have the Xbox fan base, the Xbox fanboys, whatever you want to call them, is attacking Sony and blaming Sony for this Activision Blizzard King deal being blocked by the CMA, right? It was Sony's fault for this, Sony's fault for that. Like somebody got to take the L, right? Somebody got to get the blame, right? Yeah. Yeah. And it's crazy to me because Sony has put out PSVR 2. We understand that PSVR 2 is not for everyone, right? Sony has put out Burning Shores, right? Clearly, people say whatever they want to say. The fanboys, they clown on the PS5. They said, oh, that's just DLC, this and that, whatever the case may be, right? But hey, it's still raising the bar. And to this day, right now, that is the best looking game. Not even Star Wars look as good as Horizon Forbidden West, Burning Shores. But for some reason, we cannot give credit where credit's due. Man, I'm just laughing on the inside right now because this is a joke. This is literally a joke, right? Now we're pointing out 3.54% of software sales being down, right? Okay, but look at Microsoft, right? Look, what is Microsoft doing so far? Last year, we had a big fat zero when it comes to the Series X, right? We had a big fat zero, Series X and S, in terms of what? First party output, right? But they're sitting here pointing out, man, I'm so sick of this bull crap. I'm crying me a freaking river, right? They're sitting here saying, now listen to this, listen to this. I'm just laughing on the inside because this is so funny to me. This is hilarious, okay? Like, Microsoft gave you 0 first-party games last year, right? Come out, apologize. This year, they sitting here still on 10. I seen people calling Phil Spencer out after his tweet. Oh, by the way, they did another 10-year deal with another cloud streaming company, right? Everybody, oh yes, Brad, keep on going, right? And Phil was like, listen, full steam ahead, because Phil said that they had a plan. He had a meeting yesterday, and he said that they had a plan in motion to keep on going, even if the deal does not go through. If the deal gets blocked, they had a plan in place to accelerate and keep pushing forward, because what really matters at the end of the day? What really matters at the end of the day? The games is what matters at the end of the day. Not a freaking ABK deal, because that's all everybody's been talking about. That's all our industry has been soaking up. Listen, man, at this point in time, listen, you guys know me. I'm straightforward. I don't care. You know me very well. I don't freaking care. All right? Listen, I get it, right? A lot of you guys want the deal to go through, right? So you're going to attack Sony. You're going to attack the CMA, whatever. Be my guest. Do whatever you want to do. It's a free world. Do whatever you want to do, right? I don't care, right? But hear me out on what I'm trying to say here. I get it, right? You want the deal to go through so that you don't have to spend $70 on any Activision Blizzard game. That's cool. That's cool, right? I get it. I understand. I understand. You want this deal to go through so you don't have to spend $70 on Call of Duty. That's cool, man. Or any other Activision Blizzard game. That's cool, right? But don't sit there and make it seem like Don't make it seem like, okay, this is the end all be all thing, right? Don't make it seem like, oh, whoa, oh my God, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Game Pass, I've said this before. Game Pass offers great value for gamers. That is it. Microsoft needs to get it together, right? And deliver from their first party output. That is it. That's all we need from Microsoft. Nobody is saying that Game Pass is a cancer. Nobody's saying that Game Pass needs to be canceled. Nobody is saying that. You need more than just this ABK deal. That's all we have been saying. That's all I've been saying, right? But some of us want to sit there and damage control the narrative. Oh, you want Xbox to fail. Oh, you want this. Listen, all I said was if Microsoft is
Theo $1. Hi Marlon man, I love your streams. I have autism and get bullied at school, but when I get home and put your stream on, it cheers me up. God bless.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Sorry about the bullying at school. Appreciate you. Thank you. A lot of you guys reach out to me, told me you love the stream. Shout out to EA for sending over the code yesterday. Some of y'all told me you enjoyed the Jedi Survivor stream yesterday. You like more streams like that. That's why we do what we do. And also a lot of you guys message me and tell me you enjoy the show. So we're just going to keep going, man. We're just going to keep going with the show. I appreciate it. God bless you, man. And just hang tight. Enjoy the show. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Let's see here. Ivo, he says, love you, Marlon. Love you too, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me as well, okay? See if we could get 400 likes on the show. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get back on course. So, like I said, it's funny to me how we can sit here and clown on Sony, right? Because, oh yeah, their software sales is down, and ain't software drive sales to convince people to buy consoles? Ain't they simply said it. They simply said, you see the hypocrisy. Oh, yeah. Don't you need good software in order to drive sales to hardware? It's the same thing with Xbox. Their gaming revenue is down too. So what are you talking about? I'm not understanding. What are you talking about? It's the same exact thing. I don't understand. As soon as Sony's financial reports come out, they're ripping Sony a new one. Oh, see, their console sales numbers is high, but the software sales are down. Oh, but you didn't see the rest of the stuff, right? Sony is crushing it right now like no other. Sony has raised the bar for console sales, breaking all type of records. All type of records, but you want to talk about 3.54% of software sales being down. But look at Microsoft, 30%. 30% of hardware. Well, if that narrative is true, right? If that narrative is true of software drives hardware sales, well, Microsoft is doing a piss poor job at it. They're doing a terrible job at it, right? Because where's the software? Where's the software at? Right? Where is the software? And this is why I said, like, if Microsoft is not going to take this console market serious, then they need to get out of the console market if they're not going to take it seriously. Why is it that you're spending all this manufacturing money, manufacturing consoles, right? You're manufacturing consoles, wasting manufacturing money, time, resources, all this type, printing, wasting carton boxes, and printing out this bull crap, and then you're not putting out software. But you want to clown on Sony, and Sony has been the one delivering. Yes, this year's looking a little shaky because, they were digging into Sony's financial report, and they were talking about Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man 2 is the only game for 2023 from Sony. You know what's funny about that? Let me shut this down. Even if we haven't even seen the PS5, we got Stellar Blade, we have Helldivers 2, we have Little Devils Inside. We still got some games that's supposed to be slated for this year. That's the crazy part, right? But let me shut this down. Even if all we get from Sony this year is just Spider-Man 2, like they're claiming that this article is saying, or they're claiming that Hiroki Totoki is saying, CFO for Sony, even if it's just one game, oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Even if it's just one game from Sony's first party studio, I ain't even gotta say no more. Y'all sitting there, oh my God. Oh my freaking God. Are you serious right now? Are you being for real? Do you know the numbers that Spider-Man 2 is going to pull, even if it's just one game and it's just Spider-Man 2? Do you know the numbers that that's going to pull in?
No one is safe from the Tempest.
Gots to be kidding me, dog. You got to be kidding me. You ain't seeing nothing yet. You ain't seeing nothing yet. This is crazy, man. This is like only Nintendo and Sony can do that. Microsoft cannot do that. Microsoft, and you know what? We've been so hard, right, on Microsoft. Only because we want Microsoft to push when it comes to their first party, because we know that they have the potential. We know Microsoft can come out swinging, right? We know this already. But it's crazy to me how we can sit here, see, Sony ain't got no games. A lot of you guys are in here that are PlayStation fans. I need everybody to be chiming in. Thank you for the super chat. If you have any questions during me talking, because we're going to get to the topics after, we just got to get this out the way, this nonsense out the way, because it makes no sense. Oh, Sony ain't got no games. That's the narrative now. Sony ain't got no. Can you believe this? They're really running with this? Sony ain't got no games, right? Well, you know what? You're right. Sony ain't got no games. Sony ain't got no games. They must really ain't got no games because, listen, you know what's even more insane? Since November of last year, I get to your super chat in just a second. Since November, you don't need a fanboy to tell you this. Since November of last year, right? We have gotten God of War. God of War is breaking all type of records, all right? Since God of War, what do we have gotten? Burning Shores. What do we have gotten? PSVR 2. Say what you want to say about PSVR 2. That's them doing something and releasing something, right? They still putting out stuff, right? But nah, that's not good enough, right? That's not good enough. Okay, on the third party side, because we have learned that people buy consoles, right, for third party games, right? That's truth and in fact. more people buy third-party games for consoles, right? And that's just the way, not first party, third party, right? Okay. But here's the thing. Hogwarts Legacy carried the PS5, right? People buying oh yeah, software. Oh yeah. Their software is down. Their software is down, right? Why is it not even just Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4 remake? Really? Really? You think it's just first party? It's not just first party, it's third party. But the crazy part is, why is it that more people are buying? See, nobody can answer me this question. You're laughing and talking about Sony ain't got no games. You're laughing and talking about, oh, they just got is Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 2 can run circles around half of Microsoft IP in terms of sales, right? But you're sitting here talking nonsense. And why is it, okay, we're talking about third party. Why is it Hogwarts Legacy sells more on PS5? Why is it Resident Evil? Which was that other game? Dead Island 2. What? What was, if somebody correct me if I'm wrong, 68% on PS5. What? Right? But no, PS5 is garbage. And here we go again, saying PS5 is trash. PS5 ain't got no games. And ain't software supposed to be selling hardware and this and that. But Sony sitting here raised the freaking bar. It's like y'all can't admit the truth. Not even third-party games is selling better on Xbox. That's a problem. More people are buying PS5s for third-party games. Okay, we already know this, but why is it? Why is it that every single time Call of Duty sells better on PlayStation? All these other third-party games I just mentioned. Why is that? Why is Hogwarts, Resident Evil, freaking Dead Island 2, majority of the big third-party games sell better on PlayStation? Why is that? And then Sony haven't been coming out swinging like they supposed to. They haven't been coming out swinging like they supposed to this year. What? What do you think is going to happen when we get the PS5 showcase? What do you think is going to happen then? If Microsoft does not come out swinging, just like your Lord and Savior Phil Spencer said, if Microsoft does not pull up their big boy pants and come out swinging, what do you think is going to happen? Let's celebrate $1 billion in revenue. Let's celebrate that, right? Because that is so great, right? And that's going to fix all the issues and everything that we've been saying that we're demanding better. It's almost as if like Phil is seeing what's going on. Phil is already seeing the outcry because everything that we talked about on this channel is exactly what we want. Full steam. You hear what Phil said? Full steam ahead. Full steam ahead. Regardless of this ABK deal, what does that tell you? Because he knows that there's a possibility that this deal could have fallen through the freaking crack. Right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Even Phil Spencer. Listen, man, you got to look in the mirror and come to reality. Even Phil Spencer, your Lord and Savior Phil Spencer, knows this. Man, you know what? Just in case if this ABK deal falls through the crack, we got to push. We got to push full steam ahead with the games. You doggone right. You doggone right. It's about the games, dog. This ain't no cat and mouse game. This is about the games at the end of the day. People are tired of waiting. You got to deliver. You ain't got time to sit around and waste. So make fun of Sony. When Sony out here breaking all type of records console sales wise. Sony is almost at... I can't. This is too much for me, dog. This is too much for me. Like, I just don't understand people. Like, we just can't give credit where credit's due. Like, oh no, that's just too hard for us to do. That's just too hard for us. That's too much like right, because some of us are just on 10 with every single thing. Like, every single thing, it's just like, oh, well, look at this. Or look, 38.4 million. 38.4 million. 38 point. What's going to happen when Spider-Man 2 come out? You talking about software and this and that. Ain't software, first party software supposed to drive sales for hardware? Yes. What have Microsoft drop as of late? From a whole 12 month, what has Microsoft dropped? Almost 18 months. What has Microsoft dropped? Zero. 17 basically May. Well, no. So I'll say 16 months, right? What have they dropped in 16 months? First party. Nothing. Nothing. That's why nobody is buying the console. That's why it's not selling. But you're clowning on Sony on 3.5%. At least Sony came out this year and did what they were supposed to do in terms of launching PSVR 2. Say what you want to say about it. At least they were doing something, right? But just wait. Just wait and see what happens. It's like you're just too much of a fanboy to give credit where credit's due. I'm tired of it, man. I'm so freaking tired of it. Like, if Microsoft can stop letting us wait for these games and show us something meaningful, then they'll get all the praises. It's not that hard. Because at that point, if Microsoft is delivering, then pat on the back, right? You're doing a good job. But if they're not doing a good job, you have all right to be on 10, right? Look at last year. Look at Sony's output for last year. We ain't seeing that to talk about, right? What did Microsoft give us last year? Sony dropped Horizon Forbidden West. Really, dog? Gran Turismo 7. I ain't even got to say all the games. What has Microsoft done last year? Nothing. But y'all don't see that to talk about, though. But because, oh, it's 3.5%. Oh, yeah. Oh, see? Yeah. It never ends, guys. It never seems to amaze me with people. It just makes me laugh on the inside. Like for some reason, like this is just going to be, no, wait till Spider-Man 2 drop. You're laughing and you're making fun of them, right? Wait till they drop Spider-Man 2.
LAMARQUE $520. Sony needs to go for the Berserker Barrage attack lol.
Real facts. Thank you for the $20. Thank you for the $20. God bless you. It's Hype Fridays. Thank you for the 20. Yo, I'm laughing on the inside because if God of War, they're okay. This is how crazy the fanboy crap is. They're laughing about God of War Ragnarok, right? And they're saying whatever they're saying about God of War Ragnarok, right? Oh, God of War Ragnarok is trash and God of War Ragnarok didn't really look all that good and this and that, but yet still it's the best selling first party PlayStation IP, right? Cost $200 million to make, right? And at the same time, guess what, Einstein? The reason why the PS5 I've been selling, one of the main reasons why the PS5 have been selling so great is because of God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to pull it up right here so you can see the facts. See, they don't have no games for 2023. Yeah, they ain't got no games, right? Microsoft is so great. Microsoft can't do anything wrong. Y'all don't want to demand better. Y'all want to be lackadaisical, mediocrity, that type of mentality you want to have or whatever. You don't want to accept the truth. But best believe God of War Ragnarok is a first party game that came out in November. And it's a main reason why the PS5 was selling like the way it was selling. Right? But no, God of War Ragnarok is trash. God of War, nobody is talking about God of War Ragnarok and God of War Ragnarok this and God of War Ragnarok that. Right? And we clowning on Sony for spending all this money. So wait a minute. So you don't think that Microsoft is spending a lot of money on their first party game? You don't think that these games cost you don't think that these games cost money to make, Einstein? You think Hellblade 2 is cheap to make? You think Starfield is cheap? You think Starfield is cheap to make? Look at Halo Infinite. We just crying like little babies here. When Halo Infinite costs how much? $500 million. $500 million to make, right? We sitting here crying about Sony spending $200 million, but Halo Infinite, $500 million. $500 million. And look at Halo Infinite. Look at Halo Infinite. Say what you want to say about all the different seasons and whatever. Say whatever you want to say. Halo is just not the same. Look at the way how Halo looked, right? When we first saw it, $500 million to make that? You got to be kidding me. Really? And you want to clown on Sony for spending $200 million on a first party game? Well, Microsoft did the same thing. They spent even more money. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you just got a bunch of cappers. Bunch of cappers, right? I don't freaking understand. Instead of us demanding better for the consoles that we support and these companies that we support, we sitting here clowning like, oh, it's so great on the Microsoft side. Oh, Microsoft ain't doing the same thing. We just can't give credit where credit's due. Sony is coming out again, breaking all type of records. Okay, Marlon, get to the news. Get to the official stuff. I'm done talking. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Let me get to this one super chat before we move forward. I'm done. There's nothing else to say. Mike says, what's up, bro? I'm disappointed in Xbox and I have sold my Series X and got a PS5. Keep up the good work. Say less. Say less, Mike. I'm happy you got a PS5. I'm happy that you're happy. You feel me? Thank you for the super chat. Listen, thank you for the super chat. Listen, I'm happy that you're happy, dog. I'm happy that you're happy. You sold your Series X to buy a PS5. Listen, I didn't make you do that. I didn't force you to do that. You did that on your own because you look at the games that Sony have. And that doesn't make you a PlayStation fanboy, right? It's all about the games. We're playing games at the end of the day. Listen, everybody been emailing me and messaging me. Oh, should I buy a PS5 or a Series X? Look at the games. Go to my channel. Look at the games that I've played from Xbox and I've played from PlayStation. Look at them and see for yourself. We do gameplay reviews on here. All right, we look at the gameplay and we see if it's solid and we see if it's at the standard where it needs to be. And if it's there for you, then go ahead and make a purchase. I'm happy you bought. Listen. I'm happy. I am 100% happy. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you turn on the bell and all. I am happy you bought a PS5 because if you're happy, then that's all that matters. Mike, anybody want to come after you? Just brush it off. You feel me? Because until Microsoft starts showing, listen, you know what's funny, Mike? Listen to this. Listen to me very carefully here. If Microsoft was delivering, if Microsoft was so great, see, the ABK deal couldn't even convince you to keep your Series X. You sold your Series X. You sold your Series X for a reason. The ABK deal could not save you from getting rid of it, right? You got rid of it because you're like, man, listen, I'm already playing Call of Duty already. I don't know what's going on in your mind, but I'm pretty sure you're probably like, man, listen, I've already been experiencing Activision games for years. I like what I like. I play what I play when it comes to Activision. Yes, I get that we're going to be saving a crap ton of money when it comes to Activision games, right? That's great for the gamer. That's great. But what about your first party? Right? You already pulled the plug on them. Bro, that's beautiful. You do what you do. Some people would say, just get a PC, get a Nintendo Switch, and get a PS5, and you should be good. That's what people are saying, right? Because Microsoft have not shown us anything. This is going to be a beautiful show today. Thank you so much, LAMARQUE, for the $1. This is going to be a beautiful show today because this makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. Listen, nobody's forcing anybody to buy a PS5. If you do not see the value in the PS5, guess what? You're not going to buy it. Fanboy or no fanboy, listen, I can sit here in this chair for 10 hours, 15 hours, 20 hours until I turn to a different color. And y'all would still not buy a PS5, regardless what I have to say or not. Or I could sit here and sell you on a Series X and you'd be like, Marlon, are you cracked out, bruh? Because there ain't no games to play. There's no first party games that's screaming next generation. So I'm not going to buy a Series X. So you see what I'm saying? Like people telling me, oh, you just have mind control. You got mind control over your audience. You just have mind control over them. And you just brainwashing your audience into buying a PS5 or a Series X. What? Are you kidding me? So hold on. This is funny to me. Are you kidding me, my guy? How is it that I can brainwash people? What? Listen, it's funny to me because that's the narrative now. I'm brainwashing my audience into buying consoles. Really? Really, dog? Is that what we saying now? Like, this is funny to me, dog. This is funny. This is a joke. This is literally a joke. Let's take it back 3 years. Let's take it back 2.5 years to be exact, right? November of 2020. Even before November of 2020, when I was covering PlayStation hardcore, I didn't brainwash anybody then. When I gave everybody the tip to go buy a PS5, why did everybody say, you know what? I ain't going to buy no PS5. I'm going to buy a Series X or I'm going to do whatever I want to do, right? I gave everybody the information. People asked me my opinion. I gave them my opinion and that was it. So how did I brainwash anybody there? I can't force nobody to spend $500 on a console. Not only that, when Sony was dropping the games, Demon Souls, Miles Morales, Sackboy, A Big Adventure, Astrobot. What? Are you crazy in your brains? Returnal? Are you crazy? Ratchet and Clank? Where were you when I was playing all them games on this freaking channel? And people said they were sold. So all of a sudden now, I'm brainwashing people. Man, get out of here. Yo, these boys out here wilding, dog. They're freaking wilding. Like, it makes no sense. Like, if somebody tells me, hey, they buy a PS5 or they buy a Series X, congratulations. I'm happy. Whichever console you buy, I'm happy for you. I always congratulate. I always tell everybody, extend your energy to XYZ person. If you get a Series X, cool. Where were you guys when I was playing Series X on this channel? Every other week I was doing blowout series. Showing off games on Series X. Showing off games on PS5. A lot of people was like, yo, thank you for selling me on the Series X. Where is that? But no, you're brainwashing people. Get out of here, dog. Mike, thank you for the $5. Says, I was an Xbox guy for years. Wow. See? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, guys? This is crazy, dog. This man said he was an Xbox fan for years. But I'm about games, and right now, Xbox hasn't shown me a reason to keep my Series X. PS5 is where it's at, 100. You see what I'm saying? This is, woo, I'm charged up, baby. I ain't got no caffeine today, but I'm charged up. I still got a lot left in the tank. You hear what this man just said? Did you hear what this man just said? This man just said he's been an Xbox fan for years, and Xbox hasn't been showing him anything. So he made the decision. He made the big boss decision to get him a PS5. So all of a sudden now, you're going to hear, oh, you just made him say that. You can't win. Mike, listen, coming from an Xbox diehard fan, that's crazy to hear that. Because that's the same thing that I've been preaching on this channel about. Microsoft needs to step it up with their first party output. Nobody is bashing Microsoft. All we're demanding is better from Microsoft. Like, you need to do more than just the ABK deal. You need to do more than just Game Pass. Like, you need to be delivering. You got way too many studios, right? Instead of you taking that $3 billion and giving it to Activision, put it into your studios. Instead of you taking that $69 billion, buying Activision, put it into your first party studios. Take care of your first party IPs first before you start buying up every freaking body, because that's all you're doing. Buying. And you honestly think like that's it. Yeah, it's cool to save $70 on COD. It's cool to save $70 on Diablo. It's cool to stay. Listen, bro. Listen. Really? But that's it. We We just want Microsoft to just be the Walmart of gaming, and that's okay. We don't want them to expand and get better, right? And start having more variety inside the store. And think outside the box. So it's a one-stop shop for everything. Yeah, you're getting insane value and you're saving a lot of money with Game Pass, but we're also dominating when it comes to our first party. Give Sony some competition in that area. Otherwise, Sony's just going to walk all over you. Ain't you tired of Sony winning generation after generation? Ain't you tired of that bull crap? Ever since the Xbox, the original Xbox came into existence, Microsoft has not won a generation. Microsoft has not won a generation. Not one. Not one from the PS2 and Xbox. Not one generation have they won. Ain't you tired of losing? That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. But we don't see that to talk about. Sony coming out here, raising the bar once again and breaking records, showing us what next generation gaming is all about from a first party studio. And we still can't even, what we do, we rip Horizon Burning Shores apart, right? We start nitpicking on things. Aloy kissing a girl. Who cares? Let her do what she do. I don't care what Aloy does. As long as Aloy is, I told you guys, that's Aloy's business. I don't care what you do. You see what I'm saying? That's your business. You see what I'm saying? As long as Aloy is doing what I asked Aloy to do, as long as she's taking down these machines, I can care less. I can care less. Do what you do. Do what you do. I don't care. Right? But we find to nitpick on that, but we don't look at the technical side of things. Like, man, you know what? Let me give Sony their flowers, because at least they're showing us, you know what I'm saying, what the box is capable of. Is Microsoft doing that at this present moment? No. And it's so hard. Wasting your time, Marlon. You're wasting your time. D Ren, thank you for the $10. Says Hellblade 2, State of Decay 3, Everwild, The Outer Worlds 2, Fable, Avowed, Elder Scrolls 6 ain't been anything since 2020. You see what I'm saying? I'm not brainwashing this man to say that. What are they going to say? Oh, you're just brainwashing him, dog. Okay, dog. I hear you. Microsoft has heat, but focus on the wrong thing. Shaking my head. Exactly. Exactly. No. You know what, my man? They're going to say I'm brainwashing you to say that in your donation. Right? Like I'm just the only one here. You heard all the games that you just said. Those games sound fire. Hellblade 2. Man, imagine if they drop Hellblade 2 this year to go up against Spiderman. Like, that would be insane. Because Hellblade 2 is the best looking game they got. And we still don't even know if it's going to look that good on Series X. We still don't even know that, because Microsoft have a tendency of doing what? Showing games running on PC and not on Series X. Right? Your world's most powerful console, the big boy. You're not even showing us games running on the big boy. You see all those games you just mentioned is games that we've been talking about, my man, on this channel. We need to see more on those. Perfect Dark. I don't even think you mentioned Perfect Dark. Like Perfect Dark, State of Decay 3, Fable, Everwild, Avowed. What? I ain't even done counting. Indiana Jones, Wolfenstein 3, Elder Scrolls 6. You see, that's 8 freaking games. 8 games. Right? 8 freaking games. I'm not even done yet. That's a lot of freaking games. Nobody is saying that Microsoft don't have games coming. They do have the games coming, but we have not seen a pin drop. When was the last time we saw anything on Everwild? What? Are we serious, dog? Are we being for real? Is Avowed coming out this year? Is Everwild coming out this year or next year? A lot of these games are probably not even coming out for the next 3, 4, 5 years. Heck, Microsoft has a game that they're working on right now that has a 10-year dev cycle, a 10-year development cycle. What? That's not coming out this generation. I don't even know if Elder Scrolls 6 is going to come out this generation. Oh my God. Oh my God. What have we talked about on this channel? Filler games. Filler. You need a lot of filler games. You need some good, solid AA games to fill the gap. What are you going to do when the gap is empty? What are you going to do when the well is dry? You fill it. Stop making excuses. Call them out. That's all we're saying. I can almost guarantee you that half of those games that I just mentioned, we ain't going to see at. You heard what Jeff Grubb said, right? I hope what Jeff Grubb said is true. You heard what the man said, right? Don't expect Perfect Dark and Fable and all these other games, right? Indiana Jones and all these other games to be at the showcase. Don't expect those games. That's what? What? Nah, what we're going to get, thank you for the super chat. You know what we're going to get? We're going to get the obvious stuff that we've been seeing already. We're getting Forza, right? Forza Motorsport, okay? We're getting Stalker 2, right? We already seen Stalker 2. That's nothing new. You think I want to tune in on June 11th for some games that I've already seen that I know that's coming out this year already? I've already seen it. So there's no hype. There's no surprise. Oh, already seen Forza Horizon. Not Forza Horizon. Forza Motorsport. I've already seen Stalker 2 plenty of times. Minecraft. Okay, whatever. Right? Like Starfield. We have already seen Starfield. We just need to see more of Starfield. Are we serious, dog? Who's going to want to tune in to see the same stuff that we already been seeing gameplay of so far? Show me some stuff that we haven't seen yet. What? Are you kidding me? Now is critical. So you're telling me we're not going to see Perfect Dark. We're not going to see Avowed. We're not going to see Indiana Jones. We're not going to Dang, boy. It burns me, dog. It is sad. It is sad. So that Everwild Dev said that they weren't sure what Everwild was about. What? That can't be true. There's no way. Billy Too Smooth, thank you for the $5. Says, what game on Series X from Microsoft first party that is put now screams 12 teraflops? Series S and X came out in 2020. Not one. See that? Not one. But fans say, wait, no more X-Fail? Listen, that is wild. Because you know what's funny? It's funny that Rock Solid is saying that. You know what's funny? I'll tell you what's funny. Here's the thing. Remember if I remember correctly, Everwild was in development hell, right? And they had some people leaving the studio. And didn't they rebooted that game? Like, I think that game was, you know what? Wasn't Everwild supposed to come out in 2019? And then they delayed the game or something that we never heard anything of. See, we don't talk about stuff like that. What we talk about is, oh, this defending Microsoft and the ABK deal and yay, this, like, that's going to fix all the issues with Xbox when it comes to their first party games. If I remember correctly, Everwild was in trouble with development. If I remember correct, I could be wrong, but I remember reading some stuff up about it. Thank you for the donation. As far as I can remember, right? And that game should have been out from like 3-4 years ago. But no, it's still in development. We don't even know. Isn't that the game that's supposed to look like Breath of the Wild? Right? That Xbox fans was like, oh, this is our Zelda and blah, 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 blah. Right? From 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And we still have not gotten nothing on Everwild. The last time I heard, oh, development was going okay and this and that. But when is it coming out? We don't have no release date. When is it coming out? When is it coming out? When is the game coming out? Come on, man. Like, this is crazy, dog. Like, this is nuts, man. Thank you for the $2. It says, who said we are not seeing anything new in June? Listen, when Jeff Grubb, the only person that I've seen, and Jeff Grubb, like I said, he got some things right and he has gotten some things wrong. I don't know. But I hope for Microsoft's sake that that's not true. And we get a release date for Hellblade 2. We get to see Fable. We get to see Indiana Jones. We get to see what else? State of Decay 3. We get to see Perfect Dark. We get to see Avowed. I hope so, man. I hope so. Because if we don't see those games, we got problems. So I hope so. That's all I can say. I'm done talking. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Marlon, let's get to the freaking news. Let's get to the freaking news. Man, these Xbox fanboys, man. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy. Oh, we about to go in right now. Ooh, we about to have fun with this Friday stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. Let's get it, because this is crazy right here. They're blaming Sony. Now, they're sitting here blaming Sony for this deal not going through. Can y'all believe this? They're blaming Sony like for something like Sony can control the government. Sony can control the CMA's decision, right? Sony's a corporation just like Microsoft. If Microsoft got more money, listen how dumb this sounds. Microsoft got more money than Sony, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Microsoft got more money and more power than Sony in that area. A bigger tech company than Sony, right? So don't you think with all the power and money and resources Microsoft got and being in Britain for 40 decades, right? Right? 40 years, right? 4 decades, right? If that was the case, don't you think Microsoft, with all the power and money they have and resources and whatever the case may be, would overthrow the CMA decision? But no, we're blaming, no, Sony got something to do with it. Sony rigged up the decision of the what? We can't be this crazy, bro. My bad, Kemia, my bad. You know what I meant to say, 4 decades. Right? So now we're saying, now we're saying Sony, now we're saying that Sony, now we are saying that Sony is to be blamed for this one. Tell me how that makes sense. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So again, Brad Smith, according to Brad Smith, he said 40 years, right? 40 years, 4 decades in Britain, right? And doing great with investments and all this type of stuff, right? But we sitting here blaming Sony. Okay. The amount of power they got, we sitting here blaming Sony. Xbox is king, my man. Anyways, let's get right to this. Woo! Y'all gonna love this. Y'all ready for this? Look at this headline right here. This is funny. This is hilarious to me. Hold on, let me take this out. This is hilarious to me, dog. This is funny. All right, look at this. Look at this right here. I want to show y'all something. I want to do us all a favor, all right, today. Look at this. You see this? You see this? Look on screen. Look on screen. I want to bring this up big time so y'all can see it. Look at this here. Xbox fans want the UK or want UK to overturn Microsoft Activision deal block. We get it. We know people want to save money with COD and things of that nature, and we want these games to be in there. Okay, that's fine. That's no problem. Now, let's look at this right here. The tampers continue to flare over the UK's blocking of the Microsoft Activision deal, with Xbox fans hoping that the British government will step in and overrule the Competition and Markets Authority, the CMA, decision. Both Microsoft and Activision Blizzard have already gone scorched earth. They scorched earth, releasing statements, right? And threats. Wow. So you expect them to overturn the decision? Make that make sense. When Activision is sitting here saying what they were saying, you know what I mean? And then Microsoft sitting here making threats and all this type of stuff, but you expect this to just be smooth and easy? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Now, look at this. You think I'm making this up. Look, what does they say right here? Xbox fans pinned the blame for Microsoft Activision deal being blocked on Sony. So we blaming Sony, dog? But they sitting here making threats. Are y'all seeing this? Let me big this up because I don't want nobody coming up with no bull crap. You see that they done scorch earth. And they're sitting here blaming Sony for the deal being blocked. Listen to this. What did it say right here? Listen to this bull crap. Despite the fact that the CMA dismissed Sony's concern about the competition. Exactly. In the console space, fans continue to accuse the regulator of protecting the market leader. Bro, you see this? You see this? They dismiss Sony concern. But no, Sony is still getting blamed for this bullcrap. I'm done. I'm freaking done. I'm so freaking done. I can't. I seriously cannot. Let me get to these super chats. Billy Too Smooth, thank you for the $5. It says, let's not downplay this. Series X and S hasn't had a new AAA successful original IP banger since Gears of War. Sea of Thieves don't count. Listen to me. I'm about to dig in. I'm about to dig in right now. If you don't like it, then you know exactly what you need to do. Listen to me very carefully. You sitting there making threats. We talked about this in yesterday's show. If you haven't checked out yesterday's show, please go watch yesterday's show. You sitting there making threats to the UK government, going Rambo, going on a tangent, like literally, I don't know, scorching earth at this point, and you expect the CMA to sit there and overrule everything because you say so? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. They block it because of the cloud dominance. They block it because, well, they feel like, listen, Microsoft got 60 to 70% in the cloud market, right? So their main concern was the cloud market. And obviously, like I've said, and I've said this 1,000 times, Microsoft is dominating the cloud market, right? Period. End of story. Oh, no. Here's the other thing that they were bringing up. Oh, yeah. The reason why Sony didn't take the deal because Microsoft was going to get 100% out of the revenue. Oh, my God. Bro, this is insane. This is what this is. This is insane, right? There's some type of document that's floating around now, basically exposing the reason why Sony did not accept the deal. And it's because Microsoft was going to get 100% out of it. And obviously these fanboys are saying whatever they're saying. Everybody's saying, oh, well, you expect Google and Nvidia and this and all these other places with this and that. Don't they get 100%? Don't they do this? Don't they do that? Right. But that's not even the only reason why. Sony themselves came out and said, what did Sony say? They don't trust Microsoft. It's not even just about that. They don't even trust Microsoft, right? They don't trust Microsoft to keep their word. So, no, we ain't taking the deal. This is freaking sick. You crazy in your brains. And then we sitting here blaming Sony after the CMA dismissed the concerns of Sony. How did Sony just supposedly just overrule them to block the deal? We just want to point fingers. But let's dig into this guy. You see what I'm telling you guys? See what I'm telling you? It makes no sense. Absolutely no, because we want to point fingers. We want to point fingers at somebody instead of pointing the fingers at ourselves. Instead of pointing the fingers at Microsoft, say, Microsoft, you need to do better. Stop focusing on this ABK deal. Leave it alone. It got blocked. It's probably not going to be, if it is going to get appeal and the appeal gets to go through, which it's going to be tough for them to get this appeal now after all their statements and the shenanigans that they're doing, right? But I'm just saying, even if this deal does get approved, okay, we still have a core problem. You think you're going to be able to dominate Sony now because of this ABK deal? Like people are just going to buy Xboxes all of a sudden because of this ABK deal? I'm sorry to tell you no. If people are getting rid of their Xboxes right now with the ABK deal pending, right? But you're sitting here pointing fingers at Sony. Sony has nothing to do with the decision of the CMA. They dismiss Sony's concern. Sony, get out of here. You the market leader. You got so much power in the console market. Get out of here, Sony. right? But no, Sony got, oh no, it's Sony's fault. You're attacking Sony instead of attacking Microsoft so they can get up off of their hindquarters and start doing what we pay them to do. Despite the fact that the CMA dismissed Sony's concerns about the competition in the console space, fans continue to excuse the regulator of protecting the market leader from competition. It's extremely rare. Remember what I just said, that it's going to be tough for them. It is extremely rare for the CMA's decision to be overturned. But no, we've been going off of these little Michael Pachter saying this and so saying this. Listen, the CMA is a tough cookie. You feel what I'm saying? Let's finish. But that hasn't stopped fans from pulling out past cases where appeals did work. What? What does past? Yeah, I seen people pulling up stuff from Warner Brothers and AT&T and all type of stuff, right? Thinking, oh, yeah, this happened in the past, so it can happen now. But not with Microsoft and Activision scorching earth. Okay, dog. Okay. I hear you. We love to go back in the past. Now, we need to focus on the present, right? That's what we need to do. Let's finish up this. At CMA Gov UK, Sarah Cardell looks like she's starting to realize that she made a huge mistake, but won't publicly admit it. Ah, man, here we go. Here we freaking go. This is Florian Mueller. Basically, if this was a thorough investigation, as she says, what will the CMA do when an investigation is not very thorough, but merely thorough after what? Man, listen, bro. Listen, we got to stop crying, bro. We got to freaking stop crying, right? Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is going to happen. Like, we can scream on top of our lungs and nothing will change. Lulu can say whatever she want. Brad Smith can say whatever he want. Bobby Kotick can say whatever he want. It's up to the government to make that decision. And as far as I'm concerned, the CMA is tough. Like, when it comes to appeals, like, good luck with that. So we can scream on top of our lungs all we want. CMA can still say no. And then you also got the FTC as well on their backs, right? You got the FTC and you got the CMA on there. They're two of the biggest ones, right? Two of the biggest markets, right? You got both of them on your back. So tell me, dog, tell me. So all this hollering and hoopering and this and that, you think that's going to make the deal go through? That's not going to make the deal go through. And all the statements Brad Smith is coming out saying, yeah, right? That's going to make the deal happen right there and then. Oh, overruled. That's not how it works. Childish. Microsoft is acting so freaking childish throughout this whole situation. Teach them a lesson. Stop being friggin' greedy. Stop being friggin' greedy. You already got Bethesda. You got more first-party studios than Sony. Stop being greedy and focus on your first-party studios. Focus on your Bethesda studios and stop being greedy. Focus on giving us 60 FPS before you start buying more stuff. Serve you right. I don't feel sorry for them. The only people I feel sorry for in this case is people that want to stop paying $70 for COD and want to stop paying $70 for Activision games or $60, whatever, however much they cost. I feel bad for those gamers, but I have no sympathy for Microsoft because you know why I don't have no sympathy for them? Because those son of a guns, enough is enough. How many times as gamers that we have to sit here and struggle and being hanged out to dry like some dry piece of freaking, listen to me, man. How long do we have to be sitting here and be hanged out to dry like some dry beef jerky? How long? I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them. Stop buying, stop being friggin' greedy. Stop it. Focus on what's important. You're going to lose. You're going to lose big. If you don't get a grip, You're going to lose everything. Everything. And this is tough love you getting from me, Microsoft. This is tough friggin' love. Stop focusing on this freaking deal. Every day you wake up, ABK deal, ABK deal, ABK deal, dog. That's all we've been getting. But we have not gotten anything groundbreaking or exciting. I'm telling you, drop the ball if you want to, because somebody else going to pick it up. Don't come out swinging come June 11th like your life depending on it. Don't come out swinging. Waste our time. Waste our precious minutes talking about Game Pass growth. I don't care about no Game Pass growth. I don't care about no ABK deal right now. All we care about is these first party games. That's all we care about. That's all we want. Because here's the deal, bro. Game Pass ain't going nowhere. Game Pass is going to continue to thrive. And that's good. That's cool. Right? Numbers. You can make a blog post. Do not waste our time come June 11th. Because here's the deal, buddy. The hourglass is on the top end right now. You running out of sand, Microsoft. You running out of sand. Some of y'all don't like hearing the truth. The truth is the truth. You're 3 years in. You're 3 years in. And you still have not shown us anything significant. This deal can be dragged out till all the way to 2024. Who wants to talk about this all the way in 2024? Really, dog? Really, dog? We tired of being beef jerkies. We tired of it. Start giving us something of substance. June 11th, I'm going to be laughing so hard if that freaking showcase is trash. Because at this point, you need to have some type of pride. Have some type of pride. Have some type of integrity. Show something at this point. Because you think Sony is playing around? They're not playing around. You just wait. Because now is the time for Sony to strike. Now is the time. Sony should not be wasting no time. Drop the friggin' PS5 showcase right now and shut them down. Force Microsoft's hand. Sony, if you're watching this, you too, Sony. Look at me. You too, Sony. You too. You ain't getting no pass from me. Stop wasting time. Now, if everything is ready to be shown, at this point, Spider-Man 2 is coming out this year. You have no excuse. Show us something soon. All right? I'm tired of this waiting game bullcrap from both sides. I'm tired of this Mickey Mouse bullcrap. I'm tired of this back and forth. Listen to me. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Start showing something. Show us something. You too, Sony. You ain't in the clear yet. You think it's just Microsoft. You too. Start showing us something. Now it's time for you to force Microsoft's hand. Because it seemed like getting their butt kicked ain't enough. It's like, nah, you got to do a Piccolo and you got to do a Goku. You got to do a fusion between Vegeta and Goku. You got to do some type of Super Saiyan 5 or 10 or something with a spirit bomb. I don't know what the heck. Something. It's like, what the heck are we doing? We're wasting freaking time here. We are like halfway through the year. People don't realize that we're halfway through the freaking year. It's only 12 months in the freaking year. And we are almost approaching 6 months. We're almost there. We're in the 5th month. Stop wasting time. If Microsoft's sitting here, if getting their butts whoop in hardware sales ain't enough, if getting their butts whoop in software sales ain't enough, show them the freaking games. Force their hand. Force their hand. Because when you force a company's hand and push them in the corner, that's when they fight back. Force their hand. Because all these son of a guns is doing is this ABK deal. So Sony, get up off your throne, dog. You market leader, right? Come on, guys. Don't get me fired up. Some of y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say, dog. But yo, that's the truth. I just laid the truth out on you guys. A lot of y'all PlayStation fans are tired of freaking waiting. When we getting this PS5 showcase? All because of this freaking ABK deal. This doggone, get it out of here. This freaking ABK deal. It's like a freaking fly at a barbecue just bucking up out of you. Just go, bye, get away. Can we go back to what we know best? Can we get back to what's real? It's the games, bro. That's what brought us all together. There's too much division going on in gaming right now. Y'all don't see that? Too much garbage going on right now. Can we get excited again? All the nonsense that's going on in the world. Can we get excited again for video games? Can we get hype for some of these upcoming games? Can we actually see some games? Because that's what we want. We don't care about these richer getting richer bull crap, richer rich bull crap. We don't care about this. All we care about as gamers, as long as we're getting what we pay for, we're good. Nobody is knocking Game Pass. Nobody is knocking why people want this deal to go through. Nobody is knocking that. But when that's all you talk about, that's a problem. What's going to happen is this. You got a chick, right? You talking to her, and every day you keep talking about the same thing over and over again. What do you think is going to happen? She's going to leave you, dog. She's going to leave you. She's going to go to somebody else because she's tired of you. She's sick and tired of you because all you're doing is the same thing over and over again, right? You're doing the same stuff over and over again. You're not improving. So she's going to leave you. She's going to leave you for another man. She's going to leave you for somebody that's better, that at least can talk about something else and be a man and stop. You guys know what I want to say. Listen to me. Don't get me riled up. Some of us, we don't want to draw the freaking line. Draw the line. There comes a point in life where we got to draw the line. Microsoft, I've drawn the line with you. I'm tired of freaking waiting. I'm tired of waiting on you. You don't show me something of substance, forget you. Now let's move on. Let's talk about something else that's actually meaningful, right? Let's talk about Sony and what they're doing right now, because I'm done with the depressing bullcrap. I'm done. Because talking about Microsoft is just depressing. It's like, it's just, we don't have no pride. We don't have no pride. We just don't. Let's talk about PlayStation. Let's talk about Sony in general and how Sony is breaking all type of records right now. But we can't give Sony their flowers right now. Which other console right now, besides the Nintendo Switch, that's been doing crazy freaking numbers in the console space? The PS5. Give them their flowers. Now, without even dropping any significant software from their first-party studios, people laughing at Sony. Oh, they're 3.54% down. Okay, 3.54% down, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But still, they're still dominating the console market, still selling more consoles than anybody else in the console space. Okay, you don't believe me. All right, so PS5 is on fire. And continue. Well, what did we talk about? The PS5 outdoing the PSP and the freaking PS4 around the same time. In March, what they had, 620,000 units. Okay, dog, we don't see that to talk about, right? Anyways, 6.3 million PS5 units sold in Q1 without no significant software between November of last year to where we at now. The only thing that they've given us is PSVR 2 and Burning Shores. 6.3 million. What? That is the highest of any console in history. Give them their flowers. What? Now, lifetime sales is at 38.4 million sold, right? That's impressive stuff. Oh, Sony ain't got no games, but they selling consoles like crazy, though. Like nobody's tomorrow. They're selling PS5s like, why is that, Marlon? Well, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't know, I don't know. They're crushing it right now. What? What we covered the last time, was it 500%? PS5 sales up 500%. What? Right? And we still haven't even got a... What's going to happen when we get a PS5 showcase? What's going to happen when we get Spiderman 2? Okay, dog. I hear you. 47.4 million PlayStation Plus subscribers. Wow. Well, there you go. Don't seem like it's climbing as much, but it's getting up there, right? Listen to this. 68 million in software game sales for PS4 and PS5. 68 million. Wow. That is a lot. 9.5 million sales in first-party games. That is wow. Wow, wow. Wow. And haven't dropped anything significant. That is freaking crazy, right? So what does that tell you? What are you trying to get at, Marlon? Sony has raised the bar again. Nah, what we do, this is what we do here. Oh, PlayStation software sales is down 3.5%. Yeah. But look at Xbox. Ain't Xbox down too? What about Xbox hardware sales? Down 30%. Really? Okay, bro. I hear you. So let's get into the nitty gritty of this whole thing. This is a joke, dog. You see what I'm saying? It's like we nitpick on every single thing. We just can't seem to give Sony their flowers. We just got to nitpick at every, oh, see this, see that, see this, see that. Really? But they selling way more than Xbox. Way more. But we can't give them their flowers. Let's get to this. The truth hurts. That's what it is. PS5 console sales and exclusive games continue to break records. Sony Corporation announced its financial results for the fiscal year 2022 ended in March 31st. March 31st, revealing record-breaking sales of PS5 hardware and exclusives. In the last quarter alone, 6.3 million PS5s were shipped, pushing the overall units sold in 2022 to 19.1 million. Since launch, Sony has shipped 38.4 million PS5s. PS5 sales complemented by first-party exclusives and PlayStation Plus. But Sony ain't got no games, and Sony exclusives are garbage. Okay, dog, I hear you. 6.3 million is the highest. Woo! Listen to this. 6.3 million is the highest. Is the highest number of consoles, Sony or any other platform holder for that matter. And we can't give Sony they props? What? Yo, if this was Xbox, boy, I'd be dancing. I'd be dancing right now. I'd be jumping through the roof right now. What? Bravo. Because it's good for our industry. But we can't seem to get out of the green box. We can't seem to get out of the green fog to the point where we're like, you know what, Sony? You're killing it, Sony. You're killing it. You just need to show us that PS5 showcase. Give you props. You don't see no Xbox fanboy doing that. All they doing is just ripping Sony apart and saying Sony is, what they said Sony was a disgrace for gaming. But yet still, they set the record. They set the record for number of consoles. Huh? Shipped. They set the record. Man, I'm done. I'm done. By any other platform holder, but we can't give them their flowers. Now, in the fourth quarter of the financial year, thanks to, and listen to this, thanks in no small part of the supply situation improving, PS5 is now only lagging behind the PS4 by 1.6 million units. They're going to pass that. They're going to pass that. Dog, by the time, bro, they're going to pass that easy. Just with Final Fantasy 16 alone. They just lagging behind 1.6 million behind the PS. They're going to pass, if they ain't already pass it. With all that, with all them pre-orders, with all people buying them they just announced that PS5 bundle with Final Fantasy 16. That's gonna sell like crazy. Yes, granted, I wish it was a limited edition PS5. It's full time. I don't know what Sony's doing, but granted, yes, right? Wow, they're gonna pass that. They're gonna pass PS4. They're gonna pass it. Now, listen to this part right here. This is very important. Sony also revealed that God of War, the same game that people were saying is trash. Same game. Oh, God of War is dead. Nobody's talking about God of War no more. God of War wasn't even relevant when it came out. Oh, okay. Okay, dog. God of War looked like garbage. But yeah, God of War Ragnarok, Sony is just saying that it was a huge hit. God of War Ragnarok was, you don't believe me? Oh, yeah, because Marlon lies. Okay. Hold on. Here it is. Yeah. I like to show. What did it say right here? What did it say? Look here. Sony also revealed that God of War Ragnarok was a huge hit for the company. Sales of first-party games grew 41%. Wow. Wow. But yeah, God of War Ragnarok is trash, right? God of War Ragnarok is garbage. And it didn't sell that well. Oh, Sony is lying about the sales. Sony is lying about it being the best-selling first-party game of all time. Sony is lying about how much money. Okay. I hear you, dog. I hear you. You see what they said? What? Are you kidding me? 41%. But God of War is trash. Right? God of War is one of the main reasons why the PS5 is selling. What does that tell you? That if Microsoft pull up their big boy draws and start swinging with their first party games, then maybe more people will buy Series X and S. Stop playing. Oh, yeah. First party games don't drive sales to hardware. On what planet do you live on, buddy? On what planet do you live on? You think it's just third party and second party? First party. All three helps. You can't just thrive off a first party. Everybody knows this. You can't just thrive off a second party. Everybody knows this. You don't need Einstein to tell you that. Everybody knows that you need third party as well. But when you're just leaning on one thing and not the other, then what's going to happen? Because you look at the numbers, more people play their third party games on PS5. That's why the console is selling so friggin' much. Call of Duty. Why is everybody buying Hogwarts Legacy? 250%? Hogwarts Legacy carried the PS5. Why is that? Why didn't it sell more on Xbox? Stop, man. Stop your foolishness. Now listen to me very carefully now and stop wasting my time. Listen to this. For those people, numbers don't lie. So why are you sitting here clowning and making fun of Sony instead of you giving them their flowers, right? EA themselves have shown us that you can still come out with decent quality single player games and people will love it and eat it up. Look at Dead Space Remake. Did really well. They're talking about doing another remake in the Dead Space line. Look at Jedi Survivor. Yes, it's buggy and glitchy. Yes, but once they fix that game, oh, it's going to sell. It's going to do numbers. Oh, just wait till the numbers come out. Oh, single player game is dead, dog. So what does that leave Hellblade? What does that leave Perfect Dark and all these other single player games that Microsoft is going to, oh, those games are supposedly going to be so much better, right? You see how hypocritical these boys are? Makes no sense. No sense. On what grounds? So, oh, single player games are dead, right? But Look at Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom gonna go crazy, right? It's gonna put up crazy numbers. You ain't seen nothing yet, right? But we can't give Nintendo their flowers. We can't give Sony. Oh yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Nintendo out here dropping 30 FPS for $70. Yeah, dog. Yeah. But guess what, buddy? It's still gonna sell. It still look better than anything Xbox has put out in years. I'm talking about light years ago. 2 generations ago. Nintendo. Tears of the Kingdom looks better than anything Microsoft has put out. And bigger than anything that Microsoft will ever put out. But we crying about 30 FPS on a 2013 machine. Your argument is, Marlon, finish this off. Let's end this right. Let's end this right now. Let's shut this narrative down right now. So yeah, God of War is trash, but okay, God of War was a huge hit for Sony. And one of the main reasons why the PS5 was selling like the way it was, right? And it grew 41%. So wait a minute. We're laughing at Spider-Man 2, saying that it's going to look like PS4, saying that Spider-Man 2 ain't even going to be all that good. And Spider-Man 2 is not going to sell well. Okay, I hear you. Because you must be insane in your brain. I hear you. Don't y'all remember that Spider-Man 2018 was the best-selling PlayStation first-party exclusive game? We don't remember that? And that was 2018. Come on, PlayStation fans. Come on, start talking. Wasn't Spider-Man 2018 the best-selling PlayStation IP? Let me see in the chat right now. Don't waste my time. Am I right? Am I wrong? Before it got dethroned. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Wasn't Spider-Man 2018 the best-selling Spider-Man game? Not best-selling Spider, best-selling first-party game. I'm waiting. 100. 100. 100. Right? So, let me ask y'all this. If God of War Ragnarok, see my audience, see what they're saying? Yes. So you can't say I'm brainwashing them because it's out there. Spider-Man 2018 was the best-selling first-party PlayStation IP. Okay, and it got dethroned. Okay? Now listen to what I'm saying very carefully now. If Ragnarok, which is trash, right? Oh yeah, Ragnarok is garbage. Okay, I hear you. If Ragnarok is putting up these numbers, what is Spider-Man gonna do? And oh, you want to hear something funny? Sony themselves know this because they're telling investors like, oh, okay, don't be mad at us. We already got the fans being mad at us about not showing any footage for Spider-Man 2 since 2021. Oh, don't please. Rocky Totoki was like, no, please, don't be mad. Don't be mad. We gonna show Spider-Man. See, he even talking about Spider-Man 2 here. Why is he talking about Spider-Man? Because Spider-Man 2 is the only other game that I can say, besides maybe Last of Us, that can dethrone God of War. I am telling, I'm done talking. Show them. What did this man said in the same paragraph? In the same paragraph, the company went on to reassure investors that Marvel's Spider-Man is on track for release this year, which is expected to push sales even further. I am done talking. It's over. I am done talking. I want to hear no more damage control. I do not want to hear no more damage control. So I'm guessing Spider-Man 2 and Ragnarok is trash. Okay, I hear you. But numbers don't lie, right? Spider-Man 2 alone is gonna... Spider-Man... I'm done talking. I'm done. You hear what this man just said? This man is the financial officer for Sony, all right? This man talked about how great God of War was, a mega hit for Sony. Not only that, he tagged on Spider-Man 2 because Sony themselves know what... Bro, Spider-Man alone is going to put up at least 20 million PS5s or more. At least 20 million or more. I'm talking about 30 million more PS5s to be shipped because of Spider-Man 2. Are you crazy? What? Listen, I'll be shocked by the next time we get these financial numbers that Sony is saying, bro, we at 60 million shipped. I'm surprised by March, April of next year, when we get the next financial yearly result. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised. Make no doubt about what I'm saying. I wouldn't. I'm gonna see what they're gonna say then. You're gonna hear Spider-Man 2 and Final Fantasy 16. Between those two games is probably gonna be between 30 to 40 million units. What? Or even more. So next year around this time, how many PS5s you think is gonna be shipped around that time? At least 60. Way more than that, probably 70. Yeah. And that's not even including what else Sony's going to drop in between then. We're not talking about Wolverine. We ain't talking about Uncharted. We ain't talking about Factions 2. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done. But we can't give Sony their flowers. We can't give them their flowers. We quick to call games trash, but we don't look at the Xbox catalog of stuff that they've been doing. It's a freaking shame. Freaking shame. Now, PlayStation Plus subscription numbers have also improved with 2.6, right? 2.16% increase since the last, obviously, third quarter, right? So there you go. Sony is crushing it right now, right? And let's talk about acquisitions. Ooh. I need everybody in the chat right now. Who should Sony acquire next? Let's see in the chat. Because now we're talking about Sony acquisitions. Who should Sony acquire next? I think everybody should have something to say on this one. Everybody should have something to say. Ladies and gents, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're brand new. Turn on that post notification bell. Smash up that like button and see if we can get 400 likes on the show. Square. Square. You see that? I'm not brainwashing. I ain't brainwashing them to say that. Majority of y'all are saying Square. Why is that? Ask them. Ask them in the chat why they saying that. They're saying Square. Square. Capcom, From Software, where they already have, part ownership in the in stakes for From Software. Something small, right? I mean, nobody would be surprised if they get if they pick up Square or Capcom or something like that, but pick up something that actually makes sense. Rockstar, yeah, okay. Sony ain't got that type of bread. Rockstar Games, yeah. That's a lot of money right there, boy. That's a lot of money. Anyways, let's get to this. Square or Sega? I think Microsoft might get Sega. Who knows? Hopefully they learn their lesson after this to stop freaking buying. Anyways, let's get to this. So, Sony aims to increase acquisition budget by 20%. Holy freaking cow. So that is good, because if we look at Sony, right, and how they make their deals and how they make their purchases, like Sony only buy things that actually make sense in the grand scheme of things with their fan bases and stuff that they've gotten and whatever. So obviously, the president of Sony has revealed that the hardware manufacturer aims to increase its acquisitions budget by 20% during the next financial year. Hiroki Totoki confirmed the news overnight during Sony's latest financial results, in which the format holder announced global PS5 shipments have reached over 38 million units. In fact, the 3-month period ended between March 31st, 2023 was the biggest for any video game hardware to date. Speaking of acquisitions, Sony has been busy snapping up, obviously, various studios over the past year. So this is crazy. So that simply means right there that Sony is not done. Sony is not done with acquiring studios or acquiring whatever they want to acquire, because they have a 20% more increase on their budget to buy whatever they want to buy. My thing is this with Sony. After Firewalk, anything else you buy from here, Sony, I pray that it's something that people are expecting you to do and something that fits well and mesh well with PlayStation and with the audience, because nobody is going to be mad at you if you acquire Square or Capcom or whoever else, right? I mean, at this point, I know a lot of people have different laundry list of different companies that they want Sony to buy, but only if it actually fits well with PlayStation and it actually makes sense, because that is something that Sony have been doing for a long time in terms of like, you know, in terms of like what fits well with PlayStation and selling hardware and the games and such. And so Capcom, I mean, I will be really happy because Capcom, they've been working with Capcom for years. They have majority of the marketing rights when it comes to Capcom, and their games just sell better on PlayStation. So I wouldn't be surprised Square as well, even though Xbox fanboys have it to say, well, Square Enix need to put their games on Xbox, when clearly we already know that it's not going to sell as well as it does on PlayStation. So there you go on that one. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on. Now, we got to talk about this because this is insane to me, dog. This right here is insane. My God. So I think, you know, I don't even know what to say right now, because at this point, we've already said everything that we need to say about Microsoft and what we're expecting from Microsoft at this point. So it's kind of like, okay, Microsoft, show us something. Give us something a little bit different. Change the narrative here. And so it's like, we will see, right? Starfield, I think a lot of people are anticipating. Reviews are going to go up for Redfall. Let me ask you this. Reviews are going to go up for Redfall next week, right? So what is your predictions for Metacritic? I need everybody in the chat right now. What do you think it's going to get on Metacritic for Redfall? Need everybody to chime in while we dive into the next topic. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button for me. I appreciate you guys. Now, while you guys are bringing up whatever you guys think on Metacritic, let's talk about PS5 Price Drop. So get God of War Ragnarok PS5 bundle, $50 off. $50 off at Best Buy. So you can get the God of War Ragnarok bundle for $50 off, which makes the price $509 at Best Buy. So if you haven't played God of War Ragnarok and you want the God of War Ragnarok bundle, it's going for $509 right now at Best Buy. All right. And I think that's the same sale that's going on PlayStation Direct. Okay, let's shift gears to the chat. 75. Wow. 3 out of 10. Wow. 80. 42, 75, 70, 68, 4 out of 10, 70s, 6, 69. I'll give it 80. 2, okay. 76, that's me being generous. Okay, got you. 75 to 80. 75, I would say Redfall, for me, I think would be in the 70s. Probably like mid 70s. Maybe mid to high 70s. That's kind of like where I'm sitting at. But you never know. You never know. 5 out of 10, 580. Okay. Got you. I say Konami. Oh man, Konami would be huge, but I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. It says, yup, 70s. I would say 70s. That's kind of like where I'm hovering at and sitting at. So yeah, 70s is where I'm sitting at right now. 70s is where I'm sitting at. But you never know. Maybe it said 2 out of 10 for being 30 FPS. Man, that's crazy. We're in the Q&A portion, guys. So if you have any questions or any concerns, feel free to fire away in the comment section. If you're brand new to the channel and you like what we do here, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell. Let's go ahead and crush the likes, guys. Let's see if we can get 400 likes on the show today. I appreciate you guys. Now, Q&A time. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to super chat, support the show. Feel free to member up if you're feeling like you want to. All that good stuff. Tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's like they're advertising Redfall, bro, but it's like there's no hype. It's like, where's the hype for this game? Like, it's like, I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just me, but I don't see nobody really hyped for Redfall. It's like Microsoft is doing a good job starting now, like advertising the game, but like what's going on? It's like, what's going on right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Baby, why you got me feeling so? Hey, yeah. It says absolutely no hype for Redfall. Why is that though, man? That's the crazy part though. Like, this is your first AAA. This is your first AAA game for 2023, and there's literally no hype for this game. Why is that? Why is that the case? Like, I'm not understanding. It says it's a trash game, that's why. Big Marquise, what's up, man? How you doing, sir? Appreciate the love and the support. Let's get it popping. Says you're doing a good job. I just subscribed to you, and it's good to see a brother really into gaming and know your stuff. Hey, Big Marquise, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the blessing, man. Yes, sir. Welcome to the nation. Do me a favor, Big. Make sure you turn on that post notification bell on all so you never miss out on the daily show that we have here. God bless, man. Glad you're enjoying the show. Welcome to the nation. Says, I've seen people hype for Redfall, but after the 30 FPS debacle, it took a hit to the hype. For sure. For sure. But you know what's crazy, though? Next week we're going to have the reviews, right? And there's no mention, there's no update on the 60 FPS. There's like literally no mention of the 60 FPS. Instead, what we're getting is controllers, and more, and I think probably like 2 trailers so far for the game. But it's like they get you. Okay, for a lot of you guys that watch my gameplay review for Jedi Survivor yesterday on the channel, you saw when we were playing at 30 FPS with Jedi Survivor, right? And how it just did not look smooth at all. That is the reason why you can't just rely on 30 FPS, bro. You need that butter. On this channel, we say butter for 60. I promise you, I'm going to make a shirt saying butter on there. You need butter. 60 FPS is the sweet spot. You need butter, right? And obviously, Jedi Survivor is running at 1440p, 60 FPS, right? And it looks good in terms of the performance, in terms of how it runs. Like, now, is it perfect? No, right? There's some frame drops here and there. There's obviously pop-ins and screen tearings and stuff like that I mentioned, but hey, there you go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a big difference. But it's like it's crazy to me, because it's like, how can you play a shooter? Let me ask y'all this. Hold on, let me ask y'all this. Would you all want to play Call of Duty at 30 frames per second? If Activision comes out with the next Call of Duty, right? And say, listen, 4K 30, take it or leave it. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna still buy it? Not this guy. No, sir. That will be a year that I will skip COD. Send a message. Nope. Not doing it. Butter. Smooth. Yes, sir. Smooth. It says Redfall hype. It looks too cartoony. It needed to go realistic or horror. I'm just saying. It says everybody seeing our hype about it. It says it's most downloaded pre-installed game on Game Pass, so hype is real, trust me. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I'm happy. I'm happy for people that's going to be playing it at 30. I'm happy. Do your thing. It said Jedi is average. It says game I would buy in a sale. Okay, got you. It says, have you seen the PS5 and Xbox comparison to Star Wars? PS5 is killing it. Not surprised. Super Titan says, Marlon, here are your flowers. Keep up the awesome job. Thank you so much, Super Titan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Make sure y'all smash up that like button for your boy. Hit that like button for me, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Let's see here. It says, I won't even though. It says, I stopped playing it years ago. Ouch. He said, there's a vampire in Redfall that looks like the artist formerly known as, oh my God, I'm done. I'm done with you guys. It says Xbox fanboys are just, I'm telling you, bro, like it's crazy. I'm telling you right now, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know. People are happy. I guess a majority of the Xbox fan base is happy, like, to play this game. Like, I've looked at the comments when Xbox put out a tweet, and I've seen a lot of people rejoicing and being happy about this crap. And I'm like, dog, really, dog? Are we really celebrating this crap? Like, no, for real. Like, let's be honest. Are we really celebrating this? Like, we can't be serious. So we are going on a tangent and so happy about playing this game at 30 FPS. So we're going to take down vampires at 30 FPS. And it's a shooter. Nah, they can keep that. No, sir. No, you can keep that. You can have it. Not this. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. He said, check the player count on Redfall next week and then judge the hype. We'll see. Most definitely. We'll see. It says Redfall 1 year delayed and still 30 FPS. No excuses. All facts. All facts. This is Maya says, you got to stop this. You know, they said 60 is coming this summer. That's the problem. Okay. Am I the only? Oh my God. Armored Core looks crazy. Armored Core. Bro, are we serious right now? Maya, come on. Maya, you sound like a diehard Xbox fan. Are you kidding me right now? What if Sony goes around doing that? No. Let's have a serious discussion. Maya, I can tell that you're a diehard Xbox fan, right? How would you feel if everybody in the gaming industry, EA, Ubisoft, Nintendo, Sony, everybody that publishes games, right, do that same thing? 30 FPS, we'll get it later. Nah, here you go, 30 FPS, we'll get it later. We'll get it later. No, sir. You'll get my money later. No. Are you in? Anyways, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You must be crazy. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah. Yeah. But you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I want 60 now. Period. That's like me going to the restaurant and be like, listen, hi, how you doing, sweetheart? Yes, I would like some lobster, shrimp, and I would like some oxtail on the side with rice and peas and plantains. And give me a tall glass of carrot juice as well. Then she comes back with the food and then she put it down. No shrimp, no lobster. Oh, no, you got to wait. You got to wait till the next time you come back to our restaurant. Okay, I'm about to walk out. I'm about to walk out. If I can't get what if I cannot get, if she cannot give me what I'm asking for right there and then, and I'm paying full price for the meal, I'm out. I don't give a doggone about wait until this time or wait. No, it needs to be on my freaking plate. No excuse. Crazy? No, sir. We got to demand better. We have to demand better and stop. This ain't 2013. This ain't 2006. This ain't 2006, 2007. Y'all are kidding me, bruh. Y'all are seriously kidding me. What? It says, I bet the PS5 version of Redfall was 60. Man, we'll never know. We will never know that. It says, laugh out loud, get your check later or have your package delivered late. Yeah, right. Exactly. No, sir. No, sir. I would not be. No, sir. No, he says, no problem, sweetheart. Wait, did you say carrot juice? Yes, baby. I said carrot juice. Yeah, I'm for real though. For real. Like, what would you want me to sit there, order lobster, shrimp, right? Crawfish, right? Oxtail, rice and peas, fried plantains, cabbage, and a tall glass of orange juice. And then she comes back and say, listen, Marlon, yeah, We don't have the lobster and the shrimp and the crawfish right now. Can you wait till another time to get it? I mean, we having some issues in the back right now. Well, here's the situation. I'm about to walk out. All right, I'm about to walk out right now. Okay, you want me to pay full price for this meal? I'm about to walk out. Must be out your mind. No, sir. We need that butter. We need butter. Order something else. That's a turnoff. Maya, hold on. That's a turnoff. If you can't give me butter, I'm out. I'm out. Order something. You want me to order something else? First impression is always the last. Maya, come on, Maya. I know, Maya, come on, Maya. Really? If you can't give me butter and you're just going to give me what you're going to give me? No, sir. No, sir. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to buy nothing from you because first impression is always the last. How would you feel to know? You go to a restaurant, order your favorite dish, whatever your favorite dish may be, right? And then they come and put the plate down and the food is uncooked, right? The meat is unseasoned, right? Would you, or you want to go ahead and order something else? No, sir. Talk about order something else. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. You see what I'm saying? You see what I said? No, sir. No, sir. Y'all can, listen, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Uncooked? No, sir. Order something else? No, sir. Maya, hey, it is what it is, bro. It is. I'm not about to eat no uncooked meal. No unseasoned meal. No way, Jose. It says that's like going to Walmart, buying a bike, and they give you the frame with no... Oh, God. Yo. Hey, CM Punk. Hey, I'm sorry about that, bro. Man, yo, that's like me ordering... That's like me ordering a Supreme Pizza at Domino's, right? You know, Supreme Pizza have 5 different toppings, right? And then guy comes and knock on my door. Mr. Marlon? Yes, sir. Did you order a Supreme Pizza from Domino's? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I did. Okay, it will be $20.25. Okay, hold on. Before I give you my card, let me check on it right here. Dog, this is just dough with cheese. Where's the toppings? Oh, you know what? Can you allow me to go back to the store to go ahead and get the toppings on the pizza? Don't even worry about it, dog. Here's your pizza. No, sir. No, sir. He says, I had fun playing God of War Ragnarok. That game came with the PS5 bundle. Hey, let's go, Brian. Says, now you're saying that the food is uncooked. You switch in the circumstances. Okay, so what do you call Maya? What do you call Redfall? Okay, forget just asking Maya. What do you call Redfall, guys? Wouldn't you call Redfall uncooked? I need everybody in this stream to tell me. And y'all have a mind of y'all own. So let me ask y'all this. Like, wouldn't you call Redfall uncooked? Yes or no? because that is uncooked to me, baby. That is not butter. That is not butter. So it's uncooked because you're releasing something that is not even ready yet in 2023. That is uncooked. That is uncooked. I don't want no uncooked raw meat. No raw game that's not even fully in the oven, dog. I need it to be well done. I need it to be well freaking done. Who wants to eat raw food? Who wants to play a freaking shooter in 2023 at 30 FPS? That is unseasoned and uncooked, bland. Nobody wants that garbage. Nobody wants that. Everybody wants what they want. We're paying for Game Pass. We have all right to demand better. We're paying for those of you who are just a physical type of gamer, you're paying $70 for this game, right? But you have a sticker on the back of the box. That's like me going to freaking Popeyes, right? And they're like, listen, Marlon, here's the thing, man. I know you ordered some fried chicken, but we're sorry, man, because we ran out of flour. You know what I mean? We couldn't fry the chicken. What? Well, keep your chicken then. Keep your chicken. I don't want that. You ran out of batter? Woo! No, sir. No freaking sir. No, you don't have any batter to fry the chicken? No gravy, nothing? No, sir. You can keep that chicken. I'm driving off in my car. I'm gonna drive through that drive-through. You ain't got no batter to fry the chicken. I'm out. I need it to be golden. I need my chicken to be crispy. So when I bite into it, I'm getting all the flavors. Same thing with Redfall. Like, I want to sit down and I want to enjoy that game at 60 FPS. I don't want to wait till later. I don't want to wait till later in the summer. I don't care. Give me that full course of what I'm paying for. There's no excuse. No excuse. Are you crazy in your brains? No, sir. He says medium well ain't well. Yeah, for real. He says, well, at least it's in Game Pass. Well, hey, if people want to settle for unseasoned and uncooked games in Game Pass, be my guest. Not this guy. We microwave the chicken. No, sir. It's going to taste even worse. Microwave a chicken if you want to. Microwave raw chicken if you want to. Be my guest. Have a nice day with that one. That's going to taste, Air fry. There you go. Air fryer. There you go. That's Chris Tucker rant. Peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger. Hashtag Friday. There you go. Exactly. You crazy in your brains? Redfall is missing seasoned salt. Hey, listen. You need that seasoned salt, baby. You need that seasoned salt because without that seasoned salt, that is a bland piece of meat you're going to be eating. Man, that's a vital ingredient right there. That's a vital ingredient. What? You must be out your freaking mind. Sounding like Gordon Ramsay. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants that. Who wants to sit there and have a half-cooked game at 30 FPS in 2023? You must be insane. This ain't 10 years ago. That's what I'm going to do to uncooked food. Sneeze on that thing. Shout outs to Kick Dola. Sneeze on that thing. No, sir. He says, thank you so much. They can't stop me. Hey, I appreciate that. He said the burger's not cooked, but at least it's Wendy's. No, sir. I'm edible. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Edible arrangements? No, sir. I'm an edible my behind out of there. Give me some doggone fruits that is not ripe and give me some young fruit. No, sir. Unripe fruit? No, sir. I'm going to holler at y'all boys later. I know, right? I know. Rip Jerry Springer, man. Yes, sir. R.I.P. Legendary man. Grew up watching Jerry Springer. He says, hey. He said, that's like going to McDonald's. You ask for an ice cream in a cone and they tell you the ice cream machine is broken. Exactly. Exactly. No, sir. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for them to give me more ice cream or no. That's a turnoff. I'm gone. I'm a goner, bro. That's it. I'm gone. I'm out. It said, does it at least have ray tracing sauce? No, sir. Not that I know of. Ain't no ray tracing sauce on that thing. That thing is dry. Dry. It's almost as if like, you know, you cooking chicken, right? No seasoning, no nothing. Just a dry freaking chicken. No, sir. Don't want that bland piece of mess like you eating rubber, chewing on rubber. No, sir. You need gotta season that thing up good, man. You gotta, no, sir. Who wants to eat dry chicken or eat dry food? No, sir. He said that's like going to a donut shop, getting a dozen, and they give you a box of icing. Exactly. Like what? No, and then I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the same donut shop that didn't even give me the donuts and only give me the icing. Deuces. He says, Redfall, it will be 70 in Metacritic. It says, I think Madden run at 60 FPS and it has a performance more. That's a darn shame. First lady says, I'm okay with a box of icing. Of course you would be okay with a box of icing. Not this guy. I paid for some donuts. So I need my donuts and my ice. I need the whole package. That's no. As much as some of y'all have a sweet tooth, there's no way I'm gonna pay X amount of dollars for some icing. You crazy in your brains? No, sir. He said those Mickey D's ice cream machines never work. They never work. You know what? I hit the gas and I'm gone. Shoot, it's all good. It's all good. I don't care. Shoot, I don't care. I'm out. Like if your ice cream machine, you know how many times I go to Mickey D's and they're like, I said, can I get a vanilla ice cream, please? Can I get a vanilla sundae? Oh, sorry, sir. Our machine ain't working. X. I'm out. Or they'll tell me, Mr. Marlin, the machine is out. The machine is out and it won't be back up for another hour. Skirt. I'm gone. I'm going to Wendy's. I'm going to Whataburger. I'm going somewhere else that got a machine. I'm not about to sit around and wait for an hour. No way, Jose. It says your woman is not walking out of a nice restaurant because they what? Oh, babes. Please tell Maya. What? Are you hearing this? Babes, please tell babes. First lady, please tell Maya that you will walk out of a restaurant any day of the freaking week. Oh my God. Man, that's like, man, you know what? Let me stop. Anyways, let's read what Maya is saying. Your woman is not going to walk out of a nice restaurant because they out of your favorite dish. She's going to make you order something else and you know it. Oh my God. Nola, if you and your wife go to a restaurant, is Nola in here? If you and your wife go to a nice restaurant, right? And they say that they're out of her favorite dish. You think I'm going to sit there and I want to hear. And they say that they're out of her favorite dish. Is she going to sit there and just order something else or she's going to leave? 9 times out of 10, we got to go, baby. Let's go. Let's go down the street. You know what I mean? Let's go to Miss Davia down the street. You know what I mean? Let's get the hookup down the street. You out of my favorite dish? I'm going to holler at y'all boys later. I'm going to holler at y'all boys later. It said, man, Marlon. It says, man, my wife would have left. I'm telling you, I'm out. Wait around, order something else. No, sir. No freaking sir. I'm out. Okay, what are y'all boys going to do if Todd Howard comes on stage? Hi. I'm Todd Howard. How are you guys doing today? So, listen, guys, I know that I said about 30 FPS for Bethesda games moving forward, but we and the team have been working hard here at Bethesda with the Creation Engine 2.0, and we want to blow the minds of gamers, right? And show you guys exactly what we've been working on when it comes to Starfield. So, unfortunately here I know that this game is built for next generation.
No one is safe from the Tempest.
We're only going to be having this game at 30 FPS. There's not going to be any other modes at launch. We're completely sorry about that. And we're going to be launching a 60 FPS performance mode in another 6 months. Deuces! Deuces, Todd! What? Oh, man. Hey, you want me to subscribe to the game? You want me to spend 70? Deuces, Todd. All that sweet talk. Oh, this and oh, that. Okay, Todd. Deuces. 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 No, sir. No, sir. OG Gaming with the $10 says, so I still see ponies using Metacritic as a measuring stick. Question. What is the Burning Shores Metacritic score user especially? Well, obviously they were review bombing the game. But like I've always said, it's like people base their purchases off of Metacritic. You know what I'm saying? And off of review scores. And I tell people, yo, just play the game for yourself. Or just look at the gameplay for yourself. Right? So, hey. Samson, I got to get to all these questions. Samson with the $5 says 16 times the detail, still won't play it. Nope. If it ain't butter, I ain't touching it. If it ain't butter, I am not touching it. Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this, and then I'm gonna scroll back up to all the other questions. Let me ask y'all this. So, if to go off of what Samson just said, what if Todd Howard comes out on stage on June 11th and said, listen, Starfield is going to have insane amount of detail, but it's only going to be running at a uncapped 30 FPS. What are y'all going to say then? What are y'all going to do? But the detail in the game is crazy. The graphics is out of this world. Y'all mean to tell me y'all going to still play that 30? No, sir. He said, turning off my TV. No, sir. Let me go back up to all of this. Burning Shores was a flop. Oh, boy. Here we go. Starfield looks amazing. It says, when you go for something specific, yeah, bye. I know Marlon has done it for me, so I would bounce too. Exactly, wifey, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Where's Nola at? I don't know. It says that's simply not reality. We both leaving. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? We both, you and your wife is gonna leave. You and your wife is gonna leave. Period. You see what I'm saying? That's a turnoff. You don't have what people want. You're gone. You're gone. You're not fixing to stick around. You know what I'm saying? It says Xbox has AAA. What? Wait. Xbox has AA titles. Forza. It says Forza is their only good AAA. Man, at this point, bro, Starfield, don't make no mistake. The Bethesda community is huge, and the Bethesda community is huge, and the PC community is huge for Bethesda games, especially with the mod communities and stuff like that. So there's no doubt in my mind that it's not gonna do well, but performance-wise, I just don't know. I really just don't know. But the moral of the story here is, man, we don't want no half-cooked games in 2023. Period. No half-cooked games. Period. It says, I like Burning Shores for the water and the boss fight and the gauntlet gun. Yeah, but it's like 4 missions long and an island was like, man, I understand that. It says, I'm listening just back to work. Okay, got you. I was just saying, man, if you and your wife went to a restaurant and you know, the restaurant don't have the wifey's meal, you're going to bounce. And your wife is going to bounce. She's not about to sit up in there like, oh, yeah, let me order something else. Nah, I'm out. Starfield is Fallout in space. There you go. I see Chicken is cold. He said the PC community for Bethesda is super scarce console gamers because of the mods. He said there are several million mods for Skyrim alone. Yeah, for sure. It says, hey, Mo just left the it says, well, most PS4 games look better than their next-gen only games. Imagine being content spreading loads of money on a next-gen, next-gen console, and then to settle for 30 FPS and no 4K. No, sir. That's a no-go for me. I don't know. I don't understand, man. I don't understand the mentality behind some people. Like, some people are willing to settle. Dog, that system right back there is not cheap. That thing right there is $500, guys. 500 friggin'. That's like me going to the barber shop. You know how expensive it is to cut your hair, right? Hey, what's going on, Frederick? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Marlon? Hey, man, let me go ahead and cut your hair. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. I wonder if Jalen Hurts is going to get that $255 million. Oh, shoot, man. You see the Knicks, dog? You see the Knicks? And he's over here talking about sports and cutting your hair. Cutting your hair, right? And leave a big old patch in your freaking head. No, sir. I'm not giving you your money. I am walking out with a big old patch in my head. You over there talking about sports and talking about all. Hey, man. Hey, I wonder if Jalen. Hey, man. Hey, you see what Draymond Green did? No, sir. Yeah. No, sir. No, sir. I'm walking out. I'm walking freaking out. You want me to give you $30, $40 to cut my hair, and then you hey, man, you check out the last game? Oh, wow, man, you see that boxing game last night? Oh, yeah. Hey, man, that chick going crazy over me, dog. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, there's no way. OG Gaming, thank you for the $10. Says, was on the fence with the new Star Wars game. Watch you play it. Now I own it. Hey, there you go. Case in point. Case in point. You know, it says I'm rolling out like a big dog. Real talk, Nola. Real talk. OG, see, this is the reason why I say that our gameplay reviews do help out, because we focus strictly on the gameplay, less on the story, and just on the gameplay. So you guys, because gameplay is king, you know what I mean? And performance. And so OG Gaming was like, he was on the fence with the new Star Wars game, watch you play it, and now I owned it. And he was like, use your own judgment, not a website. Facts, all facts. Everybody's laughing though, but I'm being for real though. Like, I'm not fixing to sit here and pay for no half freaking service. And then mess up my freaking head. No, sir. No, I'm deuces. It says barbershop I go to charge me $30 just for one haircut alone. It's getting expensive. It's expensive. To get a haircut and shave, it's very expensive. It said oh my God. Big Sean Williams says, Marlon, you got me over here dying with laughter. Man, all you can, hey, I'm so happy when you guys come to our show, man. You guys laugh, have a good time. I know some of y'all are at work. I know some of y'all are driving and stuff. So I just like to put a smile on everybody's face, man. It's a freaking joke, bro. Like, the moral of the story is we don't need no half-baked experience. No more excuse. Yeah, that's inflation going up. Bro, it's crazy right now. Like, it is freaking crazy right now. Like, I'm not even joking. It says facts. Gameplay over everything. Yeah, facts, man. Facts. Game can look good. The game can look amazing. But if the gameplay is trash, you guys are not going to buy it. That's the crazy part. Like, the story could be good, but if the gameplay is garbage, you're still not going to buy it. If the gameplay is not running at a smooth 60 FPS, you still probably, chances are, not going to buy it. So you see how important gameplay is? Gameplay is king, bro. Trust me. Gameplay is king. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the gameplay is not good, you're not going to play it. You're not going to want... Okay, that's like Sony saying this. Yeah, this is Frederick here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're coming out with Spider-Man 2, and guess what, man? Hey, man, the gameplay is gonna be trash, and it's gonna be built from the ground up for PS5. Keep your Spider-Man 2. Keep your Spider-Man 2 at 30 FPS. We don't need it. And the gameplay is gonna be trash. I'll holler at you boys later. I'll holler at you, Sony. I'll holler at you. Let's see here. He says, God bless you, Marlon. Hey, God bless, dude, please. God bless. Love you, bro. Burning Shores is 100% not worth the $20. Hey, I understand you, Maya. Everybody has their own value proposition and what they actually see. So if you don't like Burning Shores, that's fine. If you don't think that Burning Shores was good, then that's fine. You know, I respect everybody's opinion. So it says, better get 2 jobs with this inflation still arising. Yeah, man, it's no joke. No joke. Man, I had like what? 4 jobs at one point. No joke, man. No joke. It says, Ayo champ, will you be streaming on the 13th of May? I'm curious since that's my birthday. What day is that? What day is gonna fall on? Is it a weekday? If it's a weekday, you know your boy will be here. And then Sunday, you know, I'll be streaming because I'll be pushing Sundays and stuff. So it says that Xbox Game Studios making Xbox owners wait for the finished game. Let them cook and burn the kitchen down. Hey, listen, man. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like people are willing to settle. And I'm like, no, oh, it's a Saturday. I should be on. Hopefully nothing crazy going on that time. I should be on, King Mo. But yeah. What if Microsoft comes out and said, hey, we're sorry for Hellblade 2. Like, Hellblade 2 is not going to look nothing like what you saw when you first saw the gameplay. All right? The gameplay don't even look the same, right? And they're going to hit you with 30 FPS. No, sir. You can keep Hellblade 2. No, sir. I mean, it's facts. No. Why am I going to sit there and settle for mediocrity? Like, no. Mediocre experience for $15 a month? Or for $70? No, sir. No freaking sir. Keep that. Keep that mug. Keep that. Horizon started a bit slow. It says that's but nice. Yeah, I feel you. Let's see here. King Mo says, love you, G. Love you too, bro. It says Insomniac is just ridiculous. Consistency. Yep. They are the benchmark. Yeah, they are S tier studio for sure. Says that Hellblade 2 has to be the level of God of War to save anything. Sadly, it's not. Man, I mean, so let me ask y'all this. Y'all wasn't impressed with what y'all saw with Hellblade though? Like, I don't know. Like I said, when Jeff Keighley came out and said that was gameplay, I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way that was gameplay. Like, I was like, wait, what? That's actually gameplay? But clearly it wasn't running on Series X, right? Because there was no evidence saying that it was running on Series X. There's nothing popping up on screen or nothing, but it looked impressive. If they did that to Hellblade 2, we would for sure have a problem. I promise you that. Hey, Maya, I'm just saying. If they do that with Hellblade 2, deuces, bruh. Deuces. Oh, Fable. Oh my God. You know what? Let me say this to you guys. You wonder why we haven't seen anything on Fable? Yeah. Because people will be so mad at Microsoft. Bro, if they show Fable and Fable looks nothing like what people are expecting it to be, bro, we got a major problem. That's probably why they're taking their time. Playground Games is making sure that everything is, bro, I'm telling you, they mess up Fable, bruh. What do you think is going to happen? Shoot. Man, even the loyalist Xbox fans are going to have an issue with that. Period. In the story. I promise you that. Said Marlon, that's facts. Though at the end of the day, 30 FPS only for next-gen games is unacceptable. Facts, man. And the fact that some Xbox gamers are defending this just shows why we can't move forward. It's sad. It's all good, though. It says Playground doing Fable. Them devs got my trust. Yeah. But I think here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Microsoft themselves even was saying it too. Like, Playground Games is like pretty much a S tier studio for Microsoft, right? Problem is them transitioning from doing racing games to doing a game like Fable. You see what I'm saying? That is the problem. Like, that's why a lot of people is kind of worried. Like, yeah, I know that Playground Games is a good studio, but all they've been worked on so far is car games, right? So it's like, how do you translate that into Fable? We just got to have faith in them, right? There's not even proof Fable, you talking about Fable? Man, well, they did show, y'all didn't see that trailer that they showed, that teaser trailer for Fable? That was it. We haven't gotten it, and that was like from what? We haven't seen Fable in about what? How long ago? Was it like 3 years now? Yeah, since they dropped that trailer. Isn't it been 3 years? Dang, it's been that long? When was the last time we got Fable? I think it's about 3 years. Right? Isn't it 3 years? I don't quite remember. I think it's been about 3 years. They improved the slightest because of Sunset Overdrive was a great game. Spider-Man 2 will be gigantic. It says, y'all got to stop rushing these studios. If Spider-Man 2 is not ready in September, let them work. That is true. That is true. I don't get no argument from me. As much as we want to play it, then, hey, you know what I'm saying? Take your time and cook, because we don't want a Cyberpunk situation to happen again. Yes, 3 years. So it's been 3 years since we've seen anything on Fable. Man, I'm telling you, they better show Fable this year. It says, Marlon, I have to tell you, man, I go to a university for learning Unreal and VFX, and most of these Xbox games are very underwhelming at the moment. Wow. Wow. Wow, man. That's crazy to hear you say that. And you're actually going to school for this, so you have an eye for that. That's crazy. He said, Microsoft need to make a Spider-Man game. Well, they gave a blind eye to it, Pat. They said, nope. They're not doing no Spider-Man. They turned down Marvel when they pitched it to them, apparently. So that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Please, that you're saying that you actually go to school for that stuff. That's insane. It says truth, but Glenn Schofield said they use the map from Tiger Woods Golf to make Lord of the Rings maps. A studio that can make a good transition if they do use the tech. We'll see though. We'll see. It says since Sony locked down Spider-Man, Microsoft would be smart to lock down Batman. I'm done with you guys. I'm done with y'all. It says, yo, Marlon, don't forget about Pragmata. Yeah, Pragmata. We haven't seen anything on Pragmata in a while. It says Redfall is 22 FPS. Oh, boy. Fable doesn't even exist. Oh, y'all give it up hope on Fable already? It says it was in the same video as the Halo Infinite reveal event. Oh, was it? I don't even remember, man. There's so much stuff going on. But even that, it's been some years now, right? It's been by max 2 years now, right? And nothing. So at least show us something. Says, why does he say that Xbox games are underwhelming and compared to what? He says Skate 3 runs at 4K 60. That's actually very funny. Oh, Lord. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's crazy to me, guys. I'm just trying to understand this narrative. Like, it's crazy to me how Microsoft is coming out with honestly, bro, I'm literally shocked that Redfall is launching at 30 FPS. I'm really shocked because I thought that Microsoft would have been like 60 FPS. Bro, I will be on that game day one. I was banking on that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give Redfall a chance. You know what I mean? I'm going to play it on Series X. Day one, stream it on here. You know, kind of do a gameplay review of it for you guys and see if you guys would sign up for Game Pass or spend $70. But at 30 FPS... can't recommend a shooter at 30 FPS. It's just, it's common sense. That's a no bueno. No, sir. Cannot recommend a shooter at 30 FPS. Why is that? Because you need the FPS. You need the frames to be as high as possible. You need the refresh rate to be as high. No, sir. There's no, sir. It says not gonna even gonna lie. Redfall should be 240 FPS. The way that game graphics look, laugh out loud. The PS5 and the Series X ain't that weak. Exactly. Look at a game like a Plague's Tale Requiem and how they were saying how it was bugging down these consoles because of the rats. How many rats was on screen? Remember that narrative? I think they had something like they went from 10,000 rats in the first game to like over 300,000 rats, right? And in truth and in fact, like to render all those rats, that's a lot. That takes up a lot of VRAM and a lot of cache and a lot of memory. Like that is no joke to do all that, but that's what they had said. Our Armored Core looks amazing. Hey Jose, what's up, man? How you doing? It says input lag plays a huge part in frame rate. Exactly. For sure, dude, please, for sure. He says, yeah, but Rocksteady working on Suicide Squad. If that's going to work for Microsoft, because a good studio, plus if they want a full Arkham Asylum type of Batman game to even work as an exclusive. People have been saying that for the longest time. Yeah, Dallas, it's crazy. But Armored Core looks crazy, bro. It says, will you use the M Classic graphics processor to enhance every pixel on the fly? No lag time. It will upscale gameplay up to 1440p 60 on supported monitors. 4K on Redfall on Series X. Man, you shouldn't have to use that. You shouldn't have to use M Classic. You shouldn't have to use that. Isn't M Classic something that they use for Switch? It says if Hellblade 2 is better than Metal Gear Solid... What? If Hellblade 2 is better than Metal Gear Solid franchises, Xbox still can't compete with Sony. Redfall wasn't for me. Just not enough meat on the bone. I'm done with scot-free. I'm done. Hey, real talk, though. Real talk. What you going to do? Eat bone? No, sir. You want meat on the bone. It says, I'm excited for Marvel Spider-Man 2, but at the end of the day, we really... Now, let me ask y'all this. What is some of the things that you're expecting from Spider-Man 2? Like, gameplay-wise. Like, what are some of the things that you guys want Sony to... and Insomniac to deliver with Spider-Man 2 in order for you guys to be sold? I know you guys are going to be sold on it because it's Spider-Man, but what are some of the gameplay improvements that you guys are looking forward to for Spider-Man 2? Because I know there's a lot of stuff that people have been asking for. And, you know, obviously we got Venom. Like, you know, a lot of people was just like excited about that, right? When they saw Venom and everything. But I'm just saying. Says, I can't lie. Suicide Squad look weak. Hey, Suicide Squad, it looks okay. Needs more time in the oven. I said, damn, I messed up. It says about Rocksteady. It says, what I want is, man, if Microsoft wants to make a Batman game, they need Rocksteady for somebody as talented as them. But right now, they're busy. Venom, right? That's all y'all want is Venom, bro. Venom, bro. When I saw Venom in there, bro, like, I was just like, oh my God, this is what I'm talking about. Now Spider-Man becomes darker now. Now the whole universe, right? Now the darker tone for Spider-Man is here because of Venom. Because of one character. Here comes darkness. Now darkness takes over the whole New York City now because of freaking Venom. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, you know, it's not even just adding the character into Spider-Man 2 to change the whole gameplay style, but also people talk about the swinging, you know, like swinging as Spider-Man, like make it a little bit more realistic. And some people talking about upgrades, and some people talk about more combos and the symbiote suits and all this type of stuff. Like, people talk about various different things, destructible environments, because, oh, now we're on PS5 at this point. Some people talk about Green Goblin, and, you know, like, it's just, it's photorealism. I understand that. It says, Scott Free never played Redfall, so his opinion is useless because it has no facts in it. You hear that, Scott Free? Maya calling you out. No bone marrow for me. Hey, I feel you. It says, let's see. Let's get to some of these Spider-Man stuff. It says that we still haven't seen a Little Devil Inside. I wonder what's wrong. Yeah, we're supposed to see it at the next PS5 showcase, though. It says, what I'm expecting is Jedi plus Burning Shores fused into Spider-Man 2. Oh, wow. That's funny. It says Green Goblin, a co-op. Yeah. You know, the crazy part is, I know Insomniac said, no, man, co-op would be crazy, though. But I also heard that, well, co-op would kind of change the game in a different way. And Insomniac was just like, man, that would be crazy, though. I mean, that would be crazy to play as Venom or even play as Miles, like Miles and Peter doing missions together co-op. That would be fire, but yeah. It says the improvements to Spider-Man PS4 gameplay, more interaction with environment, no MJ missions, etc. Oh, so wait, so you don't want to go out on a date? You don't want Peter to go out on a date with MJ and stuff like that, and you know, be more interactive with MJ, be more hands-on and eat and drink and talk and hang out and teach MJ how to swing and give her own Spidey suit. Yeah, y'all be going crazy if that actually happens. You'd be like, Insomniac, what kind of drugs are you taking? It says having Peter and Miles on screen fighting, and you can switch back and forth between the both of them. Did Maya say God of War Ragnarok wasn't great despite never even playing it? Oh Lord, Maya, you're getting called out. You're getting called out. They saying you never play Ragnarok, but you're trashing it. Let's see here. It says when is it coming? It's coming this year. They said it's coming fall this year. Spider-Man 2 is coming out fall this year. And it's supposed to be PS5 only. It's a PS5 only game. I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but the trailer was rendering in real time on PS5. Let's see here. It said Tears of the Kingdom Game of the Year potential hardcore. Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. It says I have no problem doing stuff with MJ. I just don't want to do those MJ stealth missions. Yeah, there was that was kind of corny, to be honest. I think that was cringe to do those stealth missions with her. Like I was like, with Peter or Miles, okay, fine. But a lot of people was complaining about those missions, those stealth missions, and Insomniac said, "Whoop, we hear you guys. We hear you guys." So yeah, we're not going to do any more of that. It says intimate cutscenes, but actually playing as her. I'm 50-50 on that. Got you. It says Mary Jane. It says, what is wrong with you? When is the showcase coming? They said it's supposed to be May 25th is what the rumors are saying right now for the PS5 showcase. But you never know with Sony what you're going to get. It says, I'm downloading Jedi Survivor now. Okay, Wally P. Check it out, man. Check it out. I don't know if they're dropping the day one patch right now at this moment, but you're going to experience some screen tearings and stuff and some pop-ins here and there and maybe some frame drops here and there. But, I mean, I was playing the game just fine, and even with those issues. It says, I've played God of War 2018, never said Ragnarok is trash. I said Ragnarok is a wait for a sale for me. That's it. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. It says, well, I would like better combat mechanics, better enemy AI, and more. Okay, I got you. I got you. And entering buildings, I would love to go to Peter's job or explore his house. Oh, and please, I hope they don't have a screwball. You know what's funny, though? I think it was awesome to really see what Sony did with Miles Morales, where you remember that mission where he actually went into the store, that corner store and stuff. I thought that was really nice. And I think Sony was doing something really groundbreaking there where if you stand in front of the door, you can see Miles clear as day. Like That was really dope. But yeah, I would like to explore like more stores and go into more buildings. And even if you're getting, I want bigger fights. I want bigger boss fights. Let me see the power of the PS5. Does that make sense? Like, however, how many villains besides Venom is going to be in the game. I don't care how many villains they put in there. Give me some really over the top boss fights to really kind of blow me away. And let me fight in the rain and the snow and let it be stormy. I mean, cars just swaying like this. You know what I'm saying? Because of the wind and debris blowing up and just all type of crazy stuff. And Miles getting punched into a building. A huge chunk of the wall came off. Like, man, that would be insane. That would be insane. I need to see that. Being that this is PS5 only, I feel like the PS5 is powerful enough to give us more intense boss fights, more over-the-top fights, you know what I mean? More upgrades, more suit upgrades, things of that nature, more side missions, like just, you know, taking it to a whole nother level. Like, I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to see that. He says, I hope we get Hugh Jackman. Oh, man, bro. Wait, didn't they already say it was somebody else doing it? It says, let me main Miles. Okay. Let's see here. Man, yo, Wolverine is going to be crazy, guys. Wolverine is going to be crazy, dog. Wolverine, man, that being a PS5 only game. It says, I like the boss fight in Burning Shores. Oh, Marco. Yo, that boss fight, that ending boss fight, in Burning Shores, bro, remind me of Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, bruh, trust me, man. Like, and they'd already said that Wolverine is supposed to be having a darker tone as well. Better be. I mean, bro, that game is gonna be crazy. Said Marlon, I'm excited for Spider-Man 2, also Wolverine game. Man, I'm telling you, man, like, I cannot wait. Hey, Marlon, what to put the HDR setting on? Turn it off for right now and see the difference, because everybody had me turn it off on stream and I saw a little difference. So turn it off for right now. Ariana, what's up? It says, Marlon, happy Friday. Get excited. More exciting things to come on the next PlayStation showcase. Yes. Let's see here. Hugh Jackman is amazing. I love that dude, man. Says all you got to do is see the X-Men Origins game to know Wolverine is gonna. Oh my God, man, Wolverine is gonna be crazy, bro. I'm telling you, minds are gonna be blown. Minds are gonna be blown, bro. I'm telling you, Sony, bro, I can't wait to see Wolverine, bro. That game is gonna be crazy. Oh my God, this game is gonna be bananas, bro. Man. When is the PS5 showcase, Maya? So according to Jeff Grubb and several other insiders, they're saying May the 25th. May the 25th is what we're looking down the barrel of. So I really hope that's true, Maya, because I'm tired of waiting at this point. Like I'm you know, like I said, I'm all for giving devs the time that they need to make sure that the game is polished and ready to go. But man, it's time, bro, to show us at least something. I mean, it won't hurt to show us a trailer, right? It won't hurt to show us gameplay, right? Like, that's kind of like where I'm at. If the game is coming out this year, show us something. You know what I mean? It's long overdue now. We've been waiting on a new Spider-Man trailer since 2021. You know what I mean? Since the 2021 PS5 showcase. Like, we need something of substance. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. We need something. It says, where is that game, Crimson Desert? Yeah, we haven't seen nothing on that. Nothing on that game. And I think that game was running at like some crazy frame rate, like low frame rate. It says, yeah, facts. And better side missions, kind of like The Witcher 3 and more enemy variety. I also want to be able to go down into the underground subway, bro. Imagine being underground, seeing the trains go by. Oh man, that would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, with the power and capabilities of the PS5, like there's no reason why we can't, you know, explore more and do more. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a given. You know what I mean? That's a given. Like we should expect that because the PS5 is way more powerful than the PS4. So there's no reason for us not to be able to go in different buildings and, you know, do different side missions and, you know, for maybe some random people, whatever, more random people. I don't know, like just make it more intriguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but man, I'm telling you, Spider-Man 2 is going to be crazy. I just feel it, man. Like when we see it, we're going to just lose our minds, bro. It's going to break the internet at this point. Nintendo at Gamescom, why do they want to show something new? They probably got something up their sleeves. Maybe it's probably not going to be anything groundbreaking, no Nintendo, but we'll see. I said the first time they showed off Wolverine game got me on the porch screaming, bro. I'm telling you, I cannot wait to see Wolverine at this point, bro. Like, at least give us a gameplay trailer and give us a release date or something. Oh my, man, that game is going to be crazy. I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose it. I promise you I'm going to lose it. I promise you I'm going to lose it. It says, yo, Marlon, I'm in Jedi, bro. I'm going to play some more Jedi, though. I'm word up. I'm going to play some more Jedi after this. I'm going to play some more Jedi after this. Bro, I've been playing it. I think I'm like 7 hours into the game now. I'm like 7 hours into the game now. Like, I've been playing the crap out of it. After that stream ended yesterday, I was playing more of it yesterday. I could not put down the controller, bro. Could not put down the controller. Facts. Okay. It says PS5 is the place to play. This is I hope we see something for PlayStation for multi. Oh yeah, they have tons of multiplayer stuff in the works. They have 10 live service games by now in 2026, and they have tons of stuff. Firewalk. They're working on something with that newly acquired studio. Deviation Games, Naughty Dog with Factions 2. I mean, there's tons of multiplayer stuff in development right now. Plus, Dead Island 2. Not Dead Island 2. Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is in full production right now, apparently. In full production. So, yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy right now. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you did enjoy the show today, guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button as well. I appreciate you guys. And hit the subscribe button if you're brand new. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Let's see if we can get 400 likes on the show. Also, we could have the option to go into the alleyway whenever we want to change from Spider-Man to Peter. Oh, man, that will be insane. Doing that in real time, like how it is in the movies, like going to alleyway and pull out your bag and, you know, just transform. Oh, man, that would be insane. That would be what? That would be insane, bro. I think they should really go over the top with it, man. It's a change from Spider-Man to Peter Parker, and I think that would be really cool mechanic and also bigger world with more cities. Man, that would be too crazy, bro. Too crazy, bro. Says, yeah, I'm so happy with Dead Island 2. Came out perfectly without any glitches or bugs. Goes to show that if you, but that game, see, the thing is, comic, that game has been in development for about 10 years. And so they had plenty of time to perfect that thing. So no excuses. You know what I'm saying? No excuses. Especially Starfield, I don't want to hear no excuse because you delayed the game again. So no excuse. So Marlon, will you see the Last of Us multiplayer game? That game looks, oh man, that's going to be insane, bro. That's going to be insane. I can't wait. So I heard that Xbox might have to, he says, I heard Xbox might have to be on Xbox too. Oh, repeat that one again, Maya. Wolverine? No. Is this no? You're saying Wolverine is going to be on Xbox? No, that's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. That's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. There's no way. There's no way. That's Insomniac and PlayStation and Sony. That's a PS5 exclusive. And I'm telling you, man, if you think Spider-Man 2 is going to put up crazy numbers, like, can you imagine what Wolverine is going to do in terms of numbers? Oh my God, dude, that is insane. That's going to be insane. Wolverine is going to do crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. You know what I mean? But yes, I don't know where you hear that from, but trust me. It says, I heard different similar to what happened with MLB. Yeah. There's no way. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but as far as we know, that's an exclusive. That's a PlayStation exclusive. That's a PS5 exclusive. 65 million software sales in 3 months is more than Xbox can do in 3 years. It says, Marlon, I bought a PlayStation Premium. Is it worth it? Now, that's a crazy part. Like, you do get game trials for some of these newer games, and you do get like the old school games, like you get to try out all the classic PlayStation games. But the problem is like PS3, you can't just really download it and play it natively. You only can stream. And that is like a big bummer. But nah, they have gotten better when it comes to premium, though. They have some good stuff on there. Some good classic stuff on there. It says, Wolverine will definitely be crazy. Even bring in those that don't care for Spider-Man. Everyone loves Wolverine. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm telling you, it's going to do crazy freaking numbers. Crazy freaking numbers. Like, it's gonna be crazy numbers. Like, crazy numbers. It's just an idea. It says, I'm not the only one, though, with these kind of ideas. It's just really want to see the PS5 true power. For sure. We're 3 years in. Same thing that we're demanding from Xbox. We're demanding the same thing from Xbox. We want Xbox to come out swinging and show us the true power of the Series X. So you're not wrong for demanding that from Sony. And knowing Sony's history, make no doubt about it. Like, I feel like they will do that for sure. So Xbox has hinted around that they will be getting Wolverine, but they can't say anything because they gave Sony the marketing rights. What? Oh my God. Nah, man. Nah. Nah. Man, listen. Microsoft had all the opportunity in the world to scoop up Insomniac. And they said no. They didn't see no interest in there. And I'm telling you right now, there's no way. There's no way that Wolverine is going to be on Xbox. There's just no way. I'm sorry. Gonna have to get a PS5. That's the crazy part, man. It's like Sony have some of the greatest IPs in the world. I'm telling you, there's no doubt in my mind that by the time we see the next PS5 showcase, that there's going to be millions more PS5s to be sold. But trust and believe, if anybody is waiting that long for Wolverine to come out, let's say, for instance, that gamer I ain't buying a PS5 right now. I'm just going to wait until I see Wolverine. Man, chances are when they see that next PS5 showcase, they're going to be sold. They're going to be sold. Thank you so much for subscribing, Tommy. Welcome to the nation. Do me a favor. Turn on that post notification bell on all to where you never miss out on the daily PlayStation 5 and Series X content that we have on here. Xbox, PlayStation. Appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome. Make sure you guys hit the like button and see if we get 400 likes on the show. Thank you, guys. It says Wolverine is made by Insomniac, which is a first-party PS studio. I'm doubting that rumor. Yeah, exactly. There's no way, bro. There is no way. There is no way that Wolverine is coming to Xbox. There's just no way, bro. If okay, that's like me saying Spider-Man. If you're expecting Wolverine to come to Xbox, then expect Spider-Man as well, right? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. There's no way. You crazy? No. Trust me, Spider-Man 2, PS5 only. You got to buy a PS5 to play Spider-Man 2. You got to buy a PS5 to play Wolverine. There's just no way. There's no way. But and the crazy part is That's why I said it's no excuse for Microsoft at this point, because Microsoft had the opportunity to buy Insomniac Games, do a Sunset Overdrive 2, right? And no, they said no. When apparently when Insomniac went to Xbox, went to Microsoft for a Spider-Man pitch, they said no. So, hey, I don't feel sorry for Microsoft. I just don't. There's no way. People would be livid, bro. There's no way. There's no what? Wolverine? No, sir. Not gonna happen. It says watch Microsoft and Nintendo merge in a few years. I wouldn't. Nah, Nintendo is not gonna merge. Nintendo is Nintendo is stubborn and in their old ways and not for sale and not for no merger. Like, Nintendo is just gonna be how they're gonna be. He says, bro, come on now, bro. He says you can get a PC too and play all PS5 first party games too, bro. Yeah. How is Last of Us working out for Sony right now? Yeah. Most of the stuff that they do drop on PC ain't really doing so well. Right? Like, let's be real. It's not doing the numbers that Sony is really expecting. Besides God of War, besides Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Like, no, besides Horizon, like, no crazy numbers, right? I mean, Returnal did decent, but I'm just saying, like, man, listen, if you want to sit there and wait like a minimum of a year for PlayStation exclusives, and it might take longer, they said minimum 1 year. So it could be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You crazy? I'm not about to wait that long. I need to play my PlayStation exclusives day and date on my PS5. No, sir. I'm not knocking people that wants to do the PC situation, but hey, be my guest. Be my guest. Let's see here. Let's get to some of these questions. It said they wars is so. It said they saw a Wolverine trailer. Laugh Out Loud Kids Move was crying, saying that Redfall compared to Wolverine. Oh my God! Wow, Wolverine is just butter, bro. It says I think Sony and Xbox needs to officially get rid of loading screens. Wii in 2023. Well, at least Sony doing a pretty good job with eliminating that. Microsoft too as well, but yeah, we still got to push the envelope. It says it's too early now at the next PS5 showcase to see some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. I think they were going through some development issues, so maybe not. We'll see. Console Wars is going to be a movie war. Sega and Nintendo and PlayStation, Sonic movie, now Mario movie, Ratchet and Clank. Oh my God. So Marlon does the makes it a card or for Switch. Yeah. That's what that means, Smash. That's what that means. This is how did Microsoft turn down Spider-Man? Exactly. That's insane. It says, and people are using 4090 and still bad. I'm telling you, you see the issues now that we're running into right now with Jedi. You know what I mean? A lot of other games that launches on PC, like, it's just all type of issues. It says there's a reason why PS5s are selling well. Exactly. It says, bro, laugh out loud. I never said it was good, but they can still play them on PC. But Sony really needs to be better, though, bro. I understand that. I understand. But you know, for those of you who are sitting there saying, oh, I ain't got to buy a PS5, I'm just going to wait on PC. Hey, be my guest. Be my freaking guest. If you want to sit there and wait on that, hey, be my guest. While y'all sitting there waiting, I'm playing. Day one. It says, Dr. Dan says, would be any chance to make Maximum Carnage like OG version? Oh, man, that would be crazy. It says, I have a PS5. I have no reason to lie about Wolverine. It's similar to what could happen with Indiana Jones and the PS5. A lot of people gonna be pissed. I hate exclusives. Yeah, unfortunately, Maya, it's not gonna go anywhere. Exclusives is not gonna go anywhere, especially when Sony's bread and butter is selling hardware. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, as long as you're delivering on your exclusives, people will always buy PlayStation hardware for their exclusives. You know what I mean? So it says it's more than 38.4 million. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, PS5s are skyrocketing right now. Like, and it's going to even sell even more because it ain't even just the first party stuff. It's the third party stuff that is just selling like crazy, you know? So it says, no, bro, I'm waiting on the PS5 Pro or Slim. Oh my God. Now let me ask you this. Why are you waiting on the PS5 Pro or Slim? Ain't you happy with the PS5 right now? And happy what the PS5 is giving us over what we gotten from the PS4? Like, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, PS5 is showing us things like that we have never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just PS5 Pro. Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good with what we got. It says Xbox. What is Xbox sales look like? Well, their sales are down 30%. And I think they're down in the gaming revenue segment too, like 3% and then 30% on their hardware sales. $1 billion in revenue for Game Pass, I believe. Yeah. So he says no. Okay, let me see here. It says, hey, Marlon, I know the PlayStation Showcase is rumored for May, but do you think Sony will hold back the showcase for Final Fantasy? It's possible. We talked about that. It's possible because they want to get as much pre-order as possible. So it is possible. Yeah. They're down 30%. They're down 30% on the console. On console sales. Console sales are down 30%. Let me give y'all the actual numbers and stuff. But yeah. I got y'all. Hold on. Let me. I like to give the real evidence. Let me pull that up for you guys real quick so you guys know the exact information because I don't like giving out no bull crap. Let me see. Xbox. I got you guys. Hold on. Where is it at? Okay, here it is. Wait, we're getting close. Okay, so Xbox hardware is down 30%. Gaming revenue is negative 4%. So their gaming revenue is down 4%, and Xbox hardware is down 30%. Xbox content and services revenue is up 3%. And everything else is in the green. So yeah, that's a problem. That's what I'm saying. Like, Microsoft got to step it up. Yo, Adrian F, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Super chats just helps us out to keep the lights on, man. I appreciate that. God bless. God bless. He says, shout outs to you, Marlon, for delivering gaming news super quick, day in and day out. My man. Thank you so much. God bless. God bless. Yeah. Thank you, Adrian. Yeah. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. God bless. God bless. He says, why do we need a PS5 Pro already powerful? Yeah, PS5 is already powerful enough. Exactly. He says, didn't Microsoft used to always hide? Yeah, exactly. Now they're reporting on it. As of late. I think as of like 2021, they were bragging and boasting on it and stuff like that, saying, oh, Series X and S is... Satya came out and said Series X and S is selling well, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff.
Safe from the tempest.
So, we'll see, man. Dragon King says, bro, sorry. The only games that I played so far is Demon Souls and Spiderman Miles Morales. For the rest, did to me play. Says waiting for better games to come out. I understand that. Says Microsoft made more first-party games this year. PS5 got clout points, though. He says, but what are the hard numbers? Down 30% is not bad. If it's down 30% from 600% increase, what are the exact numbers? Well, as far as I'm concerned, that's what I've seen so far. Like they didn't, I don't know. I would have to do some more digging, but yeah, I mean, let me see. So it says right here, FY 2023 Q3 results and reported some interesting news. The highlight is the continued growth in Microsoft Cloud revenues, which is 28.5 billion, an annualized run rate of 114 billion. By comparison, the equivalent quarterly result was 17.4 billion. Yeah, they're just talking about cloud success and all that type of stuff, but let me see here. So these are the actual, let me dig in a little bit here. Yep, it says device revenue decreased 30%, down 26% in a constant currency. Ouch. That is not good. Xbox content and services revenue increased by 3%, up 5% in constant currency. Yeah, so that's bad. That is bad. Like you got to get that up, bro. 30%. That is not good. People are not buying PS5. I mean, people are not buying Xboxes like they supposed to. Marlon, imagine in Spiderman 3 for PS5 they bring oh man, that would be crazy. We'll see what happens. But I love you guys, man. Thank y'all so much, guys, for making this the premier place where you get your Xbox and your PlayStation news and also our Q&A as well. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support, man. And hit the like button on the way out. Tell a friend about the channel. Make sure you guys crush it on the likes. Let's see if we can get 400 likes on the show. Happy Friday to everyone. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get me some food. I am starving at this point. I mean, we're pushing about 3 hours. Can you believe how many other channels do you know you go around and hang out for 3 hours and have a good time? Love you guys, man. Be blessed, be easy. Says, bro, when Square Enix wakes up and make a real Final Fantasy game and not, oh, Lord Jesus. So you don't like Final Fantasy because of DMC? Oh my God. Or a Silent Hill remake comes out and then I will get a PS5. All right, man. I hope they do that. Love you guys. Be blessed, be easy. And then as usual, like the great Etika would say, please have yourself a great one. I love y'all. Take care, guys. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel.